a second. There's a hole in the sign now. Why is there a hole in the sign? That's so weird. All right. Well, let's get back into it, boys and girls. Do we know what time for each tomorrow? I don't know what time each of them's going to happen tomorrow. That's the mystery. That is the mystery right now, is when those are going to actually occur. I'm hoping... So, Honora, I won't be getting off work till like 1 or 2 o'clock-ish, so I'm hoping that those updates occur after I get off. Or before I get off work, I should say. So I'll get off after they happen. I'll get off work after they happen, so that's the hope anyway. Alright, well, it's really nasty outside in Pleasant Valley. I can't imagine it being nasty out in Pleasant Valley. Ephedrine, hey, how's it going, bud? And how you doing, Honora? I hope you're having a great night. Hope things are going well for you. Alright, so, we got some meat outside, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we got some meats outside. Because we killed both a bear and a moose. Oh yeah. We got moose meat aplenty. Plenty o' the moose meats. Alright. Well, I guess since it's a blizzard outside, we'll see what wood we can scavenge inside here. Because I believe there is some wood that we can scavenge down here. Pretty good. Living with a girlfriend for over a week now. I get to watch some streams, do computer stuff since she's gone to bed early. Oh, that's nice, man. I'm so happy for you, Fedrin. I'm glad it's going well for you. I really, truly am. I hope it continues to go well. I guess I can break down this branch. Pick up a few more stickity-boos. I remember now, we were heading towards Ash Canyon, but then we got distracted by both a moose and a bear. Got them both killed, harvested all their meat, almost got hypothermia while doing it, and now we're just waiting for the storm to pass so we can actually head back where we want to go, which is into Pleasant Valley, and up from there into Timberwolf Mountain, and on into Ash Canyon from there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'll just leave the moose and the bear hide in the cave over here, and we could always pick them back up when we come back out of there. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Hello, hello. I'm doing pretty good. I am now officially gonna be getting myself a new car because my old car is dead. It's already gone. So I'll be officially getting myself a new car this weekend. I'm going car shopping on Saturday and Sunday. And looking at a few vehicles that I've got my eye on. So that should be interesting. Miss Candela, hi! Woof! Woof! Well, there's a couple. I'm looking at, there's a Kia Soul that I'm looking at. There's a couple Nissans that I'm looking at. Stuff like 2015, 2017 is about my price range where I can afford it. So looking at it, got a few options though. Got a few options, which is nice. It's nice to have a couple options. Well, this storm doesn't seem to want to go away. I don't want to travel in it right now, so we're just gonna sleep till we can't sleep anymore. F-150? No, I'm not a big truck person. Yeah, you know, the way I look at it, Ryan, my last car was a 1997 Toyota Corolla. I had it since 2017, so I bought it when it was 20 years old at that point? Yeah, 20 years old. And it lasted me this long, and really, other than some minor repairs, maybe I put $2,000 into it at most, and I bought it for like $900. So, you know, paying about $3,000 for a car that lasted me 3 years, that other than like regular tires, maintenance and stuff, I put maybe $3,000 in total. That's not too bad for a 5-year car. It just, to get it repaired at this point would be like another $1,500-1,600, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take that and put a down payment on a car. Get something I might, you know, get something else that I'll actually enjoy, you know, that I'll actually love. So for me, it's just about moving on at this point. It's like, well, you know what? It's time to retire the old beast and start up with something different. And I'll be able to get a little newer car because I do want to start driving a little bit for like Uber and Lyft and do some DoorDash as well. So that'll give me the opportunity to do that too, which is good. Actually, I think I'm gonna move the moose hide. I'm gonna move everything up to this cave. We got the cave right here that has all of our stuff in it right now. I think I'm gonna move all the other stuff up into that other cave. The hides, just the guts, the rabbit hides, get these books. Oh, yeah, totally delivery destroys cars. I drive like a grandpa though anymore, pizza. But anything mileage-wise destroys cars. But I want to do some Uber and Lyft with it. That's you know. But you have to have a certain year of car to do it too. Get an L car. Get an L car. What's an L car? I don't know what that is. Hey, Farmer Marks, how you doing? Jakester, how's it going? I'm having a pretty good day. Not too shabby, I'd say. Not too bad overall. But yeah. They rush you and you need a good radiator. Yeah, well, that's a ways down the road for me anyway, pizza. The whole delivery thing is a ways down the road. There we go. Get all this stuff back over here. Good God, how cold is it out here right now? Negative like 60 something. I need to clone myself, yeah. Electric car fuel's gonna be outdated with I'll never get an electric car. Nope, I refuse. Electric cars are worse on the environment than gas cars with what it takes to make a lithium battery. Those things are horrible. The amount of stuff they have to put out there to make that lithium battery is just astounding. The thing that I hate most about electric cars is that my cousins are firefighters, and any electric car crash they come upon, they can't really do anything to it until the EMS, or not the EMS, what is it, the hazardous waste guys come out. If they see any fluid coming from that car, they have to stop doing whatever they're doing because they could be running risk of that battery being potentially a hazardous material to them. Isn't that great? So, yeah, that's fabulous. I can't stand electric cars. Nope. I'm gonna go with gas-powered cars, even if it costs me more. Even if it costs me more. There's a lot more electric cars out there, and if you got the money and you want to buy an electric car, go for it. I just don't. I mean, heck, California, California was telling people this summer that they should not recharge their electric cars because their electric grid couldn't take it. They were telling them, please do not recharge your electric cars. Our electric grid can't handle it. So we're asking you to please not recharge them. That sounds like an unsustainable situation. Unsustainable. So yeah, that's the thing that scares me about it, is like, oh, so now they're gonna tell me when I can and can't charge my cars? You're gonna tell me when I can and can't charge a car if I get an electric car. Okay, that's cool. People with older cars here are punished. Oh yeah, well, that's what they want to do here, but sorry, it's not gonna happen. There's, what, 325... Let's see, no, there's 325 million people in America, and I think there's like... The fleet in America is humongous, and to replace it at the current rates that they're doing right now with electric cars, unless there's like a huge shift, would take them, I think the last thing I saw was like 50 or 75 years to replace gas cars with electric cars, if they replace them at their current rate. Ain't gonna happen for a while. I would rather get a gas car myself. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I'm one of those old guys. I don't trust the damn electric cars. Well, that's fine. I mean, you know, they can do that. Oh, biking in Oregon doesn't work. That's the thing. Everybody wants everybody to bike in Oregon. Good luck with that. When it rains like 300 of the 365 days a year here, good luck with that. The Portland metropolitan area spreads over 50 miles. Good luck biking anywhere that you need to get to. It's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. They think people are going to go for that? No. No. Maybe during some of the nice months of winter, you know, some of the nice months of summer, but even then it rains so much. You can use public transportation. Public transportation here in Oregon's even more of a joke than bike riding. They've spent so much money on public transportation here, and less people ride public transportation now than they did a decade ago. The Max line, the electric Max line, the electric choo-choo train, doesn't pencil out. It can't run if it's too hot. It can't run if it's too cold. They have to close it down when it gets too hot or cold in Oregon. So there's actual days that it doesn't even run. It's so funny. Nah, no thanks, I'll drive. I've been driving since I was 16. I'll never, ever, ever, ever stop driving. I will drive until the day they pull my license because I'm too old. You have no public transportation where you're at? Yeah, well, we didn't really have it out in Hillsborough either, other than as a... When I was growing up in Hillsborough, the artery, there was public transportation artery into Portland, but there was no public transportation as far as like getting around the city. Because it was out in the country. Oh my goodness, Jira with the 6th month! Woo-hoo! Thank you so much for the 6-month resub. You get your first sub dance there, too. But I'm excited to get a new car. I'm excited about that.
For 6 months. Been watching a ton of your YouTube content lately.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the great adventures at Tape Battle.
Oh, you are more than welcome. We got more coming. Oh my god. This coming up update is going to be so awesome. I cannot wait for it. My guess, here's my prediction right now. It's going to drop on the 13th. That's my prediction. It's going to drop on the 13th. Marius, hey, how's it going, bud? How's it going, my man? Yeah, 13th. That's what I'm calling for, the 13th. There you go. Can't imagine the joy I had when I bought my 1998 Opel Vectra. December last year, I used to work on one all the time when my dad had the model. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so excited. Wish we didn't have to wait till February to get it. Yeah, that's the only sucky thing is that for people not on Steam or I think it's Epic, basically non-PC players have to wait for it for a while, which really sucks. Really, really sucks. Well, hi. Glad you stopped in to say hi. Hi. We are heading to Timberwolf Mountain, boys and girls. Let's go. Let's go. Venus Vicious, how you doing? Hello, hello. I do have some cattails on me, right? Yeah, I got a few cattails on me. We're eating as we go, boys and girls. We're eating as we go. Atheenon, don't get a car drinking too much gasoline. Small, efficient car with a goal. Get from A to B. Those American cars are gonna eat. Those big American cars are gonna eat you up. Oh, I'll get one if I want, though. That makes me want to go get one even more. That makes me want to go get one even more, Miss Candela. Just to say no. You cannot control me. You cannot control me. just to stick it to them. Now I want to get something that's pretty fuel efficient. I mean, yeah. I want something that's pretty fuel efficient. The ones I'm looking at get pretty decent gas mileage. I've never been a gas mileage person though. It's like I don't drive a lot though. So I drive to work and back, and I drive a little bit around town, and that's about it. That is about it. So I don't do a lot of long road trips. Let's see. Okay, so did I just drop the archery book? I must have. I think I did. Hey, J-Car with the 34 month. And old fart, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for that big resub there.
Yay, Carve just resub.
Yay, Car. It's Yay, Car. It's Yay, Car. It's like Yay, Car. I have some teas on me still, right? Oh, I got a bunch of big teas. Nice. Nice. No, I'm not a truck person, so I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just gonna get a little passenger car. I was looking at that Kia Soul. I kind of like the look of that. It's got some good storage in the back for if I do want to go on a camping trip or something. I could fit, put some stuff in it, put a little junk in my trunk, something like that. Nothing fancy. I'm not a car person per se. I don't buy cars to like flex on anything. I buy a car to get me from here to there, and as long as it does that for me, I wouldn't mind a Winnebago. Winnebagos are cool. As long as the car gets me from here to there, I am pretty darn good with it. I probably need to finish off my deerskin boots here. I don't know how much longer I have on them, but we're gonna finish them off here. Chevy Trax is great, but the demand for it increased the price, and they're newer anyway. I got lucky and got a used price for one that only had 500 miles. Oh yeah, I'm not getting into anything like that. No, but I've got my eye on a little Kia Soul, and there's a couple Nissans that I'm looking at as well. So. Got an eye on a couple different things at the moment. I'm excited though. Yeah, for me, cars were always I'm getting from here to there, and I don't care how I get there as long as I get there. Portland has a homeless 10 problem. The understatement of the year. Understatement of the year. Portland has a huge problem. Yeah, I'm looking to get something a little bit newer so that, I could kind of prepare to do some like Uber Lyft stuff in the future. Because that's something that I would definitely need to do to supplement my income if I didn't have my job. So I should buy a horse. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I should do. That's what I should do. Buy a horse. Horses are good. But then you gotta stable it. You gotta buy feed for it. There's a lot that goes into a horse. Of course. I still have 13 hours to go on this. That kind of sucks. Because I got my fishing tackle. There we go. Drink a few more of our teas down. That makes us a little lighter, which is good. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish these tonight. I don't know if we will. Fortunately, I have no more sewing kits, so... Yeah, we might be able to finish it off. We're gonna get thirsty before we finish, but that's okay. That's alright. Oh, nice. Did we finish it? Oh, we finished it! Nice! Alright. Yes! There we go. Then we can rip these apart. Stable, insurance, food, shoes, grooming, teeth, vets, and plus, yes. Plus, you'll be forbidden to bring your horse to certain places. Oh, man! Man, oh, man. You know, it used to be you could take your horse anywhere. Now people are like, now people look down on people who have horses. That sucks. More horsepower, man. More horsepower. Yeah, plus plus a special transportation cart. All that stuff. All right, let's make a little fire and make some water. We definitely need some water. I've been basically just downing all these frickin' teas I have. Definitely need to make some water. Dad should always buy their daughters a pony. Keeps us too busy and broke to get into any mischief. Yeah, as a dad, it's the cost, Kimsey. As a dad, it's the cost of either having the daughter getting into trouble or the daughter spending money and time and everything on the horse. It's a good point. Good. It's a good point. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it, Marius. At this point, it is stuck at 360, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's never gonna. I've already petitioned them. I've already sent a message to my YouTube manager. There's nothing I can do about it on my end. And it's so far in the past that I can't. How is it going to be feasible to re-upload it and redo it again? It's just not. So there's nothing's going to happen to it. It's just gonna be that way. Yep. Their processing issues are a problem, and I've had videos more recently. I've had a lot of videos that have done that. That I've been able to like send them a message because I know the process. You have to go into your video, you have to go down and send feedback and say, hey, my video's stuck in HD processing. Could you please fix that? Sometimes it happens immediately. I've had my Medieval Dynasty one going on now for over 4 days. And they've still done jack crap to it. So yeah, unfortunately, there's just like, it's that's one thing that I hate about YouTube is they don't take care of that stuff very quickly. They don't take care of it very quickly. And it's kind of annoying. I wish they would. I wish they would, because it's like, okay, well, it's been stuck in processing for days now. Literally days. There's something wrong, and it's not. And I did with one of my newer videos. I actually was like, okay, let's see if I can, because I hadn't actually uploaded it yet. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to re-upload it and see if that helps. And it was like, nope, went right back into processing again. I just sat there in the loop. Oh, they updated it with 144? Nice! At least 99% incoming YouTube videos are just piped into the FFmpeg on the back end with like no error handling. Yeah. I know the process now though. So if I do see that happening, I can actually like address it and try to fix it. But unfortunately there's not much more I can do beyond that, which kind of sucks. They don't make the process very easy. Cabinet door. I don't want to take a cabinet door. I'm almost out of food now, so I'm gonna have to eat my crackers to sleep tonight. Redeemed emote. Oh, emote only chat for a minute. Okay, let's emote only, boys and girls. Let's emote only. All right, emotes only. There we go. There we go. Get out those emotes. Whee! Emotes only, baby. Let's do it. Emote away, my friends. Be emos. Emotes. 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 Miss Candela wanted it. Miss Candela gets it. Although, I think people who are VIPs are immune to it anyway, so... I don't think it has much effect on VIPs, but... for everybody else, it affects them. We'll do emotes until I go to bed. Wish I had more teas to cook up so I could get my cooking skill.
I'm getting tired.
Gonna grab a few torches here.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, we got a few liters of water we can leave here, which is nice. We're gonna have to move it tomorrow because we gotta go get some food. There we go. Do I have anything else in my inventory I want to drop? I want to read that book because mending is very important. Those are all to repair. Everything else I think is good. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, we can drop a few sticks here, just cuz. We'll pick up more sticks. Trust me there. All right, emote only is off. There we go. We're back into regular now. Back into regular. I have now 4 liters of water on me, which is good enough for a little while. I'm gonna break down a few torches here real quick. Keep the best one. But you can still put emotes up there, boys and girls. You can still put emotes up there. Don't feel like you can't. Just because it's not emote only time anymore. No Sobe. No Sobe. F's in chat for Sobe, boys and girls. F's in chat for Sobe. Poor Sobe. We miss you, my friend. We miss you, my friend. I made 200 liters of pear juice this year with just a bit of apple in it. Ooh. That sounds yummy. That sounds yummy. Yeah, they discontinued Sobe about 1.5 years ago. Yeah, they just went, nope, no more Sobe for you, suckers. I was like, aww. Aww. All right, well, we gotta move it, because we gotta go get a deer or something. Do I want to take a toolbox with me? Yeah, I sort of do. Is there anything in here I need? No, there's not. I could take a book just to start a fire with.
Power in the verse can stop.
All right, Doster, thank you so much for the follow. How you doing? All right, so let's, I guess we could go to the crossroads. There's, nothing really over there for me, though. I don't really want to go to the crossroads. I mean, we could, but we're kind of trying to go to Timberwolf Mountain, my friends. So let's just do that. Let's just follow our original plan. The Earth will provide for us. Connor J, what? How's it going, Connor J? How you doing? Hello. Hey, Connor J. All right, well, we'll go down to the right here and pick a few cattails. There might be a deer out here. There's sometimes a deer on this lake. Or when this opens up to the river, there's sometimes a deer out here. So we might be able to get a deer here or by the Draft Dodgers cabin, because there can be one there as well. So if we get a deer in either spot, that would be fabulous news. And who's the guy on YouTube with the name Rat? Seems like a cool guy. I don't know who that would be, Connor. I don't know. We're still trying to figure out who that is on YouTube. Was that a deer? There is a deer. A deer right. There's a deer right in front of me. See him right there? See him up over there on the left side of the screen? I shot my arrow too high. Hard to hunt deer in the fog. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right, we got him this time. I hit him. Come back here, you little brat. Or no, run over to Draft Dodgers cabin. That's better for us anyway. Did I really miss him that time? I did. Well, don't keep running. Frickin' die at some point, dude.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Alright, where'd he go and die? He can't still be running around. He had to have died somewhere in here.
I'm too cold to think.
I do hear crows over in this direction. Oh, snap. Check with the 40-month resub! Woohoo! Thank you, Check, for that 40 months. Thank you so much for the 40-month resub there.
Checo77 just resubscribed for 40 months.
Crow's right over here. He may have died over here.
Chat. Party popper, confetti ball, clapping.
I don't remember a corpse over here. Oh, yeah. Nice. There's my arrow. Here's my deer. Here's my food. And he's actually in a good spot. Can we get a Maglin's fire? Oh, that would have made it. That would have made it like the ideal, perfect kill if we could have got a Maglin's fire. But no such luck there. But there's our food, baby. Let's get some deer. Maybe you're gonna buy a Cadillac now. No Cadillac. Get a granddaddy caddy. I don't think I would. No. Just not my thing. Oh, really?
Serious?
You're really serious right now. 95% chance. Any kill is a good kill in this game. Well, not right now because I can't eat wolves or bears. Because I don't have cooking 5. So, we can kill a deer though and get food from him. A 1970 Cadillac Eldorado. I have no idea what any of that means after the 1970 Eldorado. I was never a car guy, so I have no idea what two with 500 cubic inch engine and side. I don't even know what a cubic engine side pipe thing is. That's how That's how non-car I am. That's how non-car I am, pizza. I'm just not very good. I'm not very good with that stuff. Yum! I'm good with this though. I'm good eating some deer meat. 8-liter displacement engine. I'll take your word for it. Does that mean if you take it into the water, it displaces 8 liters of water if you put it in water? Can you do that with a car engine? Five times bigger than the Corolla. Oh, I don't need that. I don't need that. No. All right, let's take the hide. Nice. Nah, you'll hydrolock it. What? I want to put my engine in a pond of water. Isn't that a good idea? Doesn't that work good for you?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know that you can get those things that'll like give your engine air, those big pipes that you'll see on some trucks that are like meant to be driven through water and mud and stuff. It'll give your engine extra air. Get it at the car wash, yeah. I am so excited for the expansion. How you doing, Mr. Facington? Dr. Facington, how's it going, my friend? How's it going? Good to see you, bud. Let's do a little half-liter water in each one. Just to have a little extra
I
water.
wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, I always feel like there's another deer near me, and I have no privacy. Oh, whoa, we're gonna go hunt one more deer. Player Slayer with a 27. You're back on the mainland from Hawaii. Yes. When do we get DLC? Probably, my guess, here's my guess, December 13th. That's my guess.
Subscribed for 27 months. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. Well, thank you for the 27 month-aroos. That's right. Put your head down. Put your head down. You'll be okay. It's gonna be fine. I missed. I missed him. I missed him, and it broke my arrow. It broke my arrow, and I missed. Oh, got him that time. Got him that time, baby. Woo! Let's go. Typical, I want some data, do some data entry from paper to Excel, and sure enough, a bulb on my desk lamp dies. Oh, well, then that just means you aren't supposed to do it. That's exactly what it means. It means no, don't bother. Don't bother. Oh, wow, we got more wood in here. Nice! I was like, ooh, I'm gonna run out of wood, though, so that's kind of a bad thing. But hey, look at that. Some person, I'm not gonna say anybody's name, but somebody left themselves some wood here. I made a powder video location in Blackrock. Ooh, dusting powder, stump remover, gun. Oh, nice! Very nice, Pizza. If you have a link to that video, feel free to throw it up in chat. Feel free. I'm sure there's other people out there who would be very interested in seeing that. Which way is the wind coming from? That's the question. It's always hard to tell. Well, it looks like it's coming from there, so is this protected here? That's protected here. Okay, for the moment. For the moment, it's protected here. Probably won't be for very much longer, but for right now. For right now. Oh, it's on Pilgrim level? Oh, that's cool, though. That's cool. A lot of times, those spawns don't change a lot. It's just if you actually will get the item there or not. Like, the rarity can cause it not to spawn there, but a lot of times the spawns on those are pretty similar depending on, you know... It's pretty similar spawns, so... How long till fire starting 3? A ways. a little bit. It's be a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, now we're gonna do the smart thing. We're just gonna take the whole thing in an hour. Just get it done. Get my meat off of there. God, the wolves are howling all over the place, man. Hey, get away from me. Alright. Woo! Hugo 208 seems to be a winner. Yeah, I don't really look at fuel efficiency. I don't look at fuel efficiency. I look at what can I afford.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
A Pugo, whatever it's called. Let me just to entertain you, just to entertain your notions, that would be something I could even buy. Posture check. I doubt it's even something they have. Bump 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 bump. All right. Which it probably isn't. I don't even know what that looks like. Nope, nothing comes up. Nothing that comes up in my area for it. They don't sell cars in the U.S.? Oh, well then, no, I wouldn't have to worry about it. Because they don't even sell cars here. One's like, yeah, they don't even sell cars there. It looks small. Yeah, I don't want a small car. I need a car that I can haul things in. I need a vehicle I can actually carry stuff around in. We have this thing. I know it's a foreign concept, but in America, we like to actually put stuff in our car other than our little bodies. I know. We like to put camping gear. We like to actually like go on the road and take long road trips. You know, that's the sort of stuff we like to do. So I know that's really crazy. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. Like 15 to 20 cases of cigarettes in it though. That's what I gotta look at too, is I gotta do Friday deliveries in whatever vehicle I'm gonna get, so. It's gotta carry a lot of stuff. Yeah, cars in the US are way bigger than in Europe, so.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
But then again, it also stands to reason since you can take all of Europe and fit it into several of our states here in the US. We have a lot more space between stuff here, which also makes for a little bit different experience. Although I am planning to visit Europe in a couple of years. My friend and I are gonna, after our cruise this year, we're gonna be starting to save up some money. We're gonna save up some money and take a, we're gonna go on a cruise in the Mediterranean, and then we're going to be driving, then we're going to either drive or take the train through Europe and end up in England in the end. So that should be fun. Oh, there's lots of unused space. Oh, heck yeah.
Man, I could use a drink.
You could fit the entire population of the United States into Texas and still have everybody have quite a comfortable living space around them. I think that's giving everybody an acre. I think that's the last thing I heard is if you took the entire population of the United States, gave everybody 1 acre of land, it would basically just take Texas to house them. I mean, on 1 acre. So there's a lot of stuff. You should come to Spain on that cruise. Well, I believe the one we're looking at for the Mediterranean will take us through that area. But we haven't made our plans quite set in stone yet, so. You can fit a few European countries in the U.S. states. You can't fit all of Europe in a few states. The U.S. You can fit a few European countries in U.S. states. Well, isn't the size of Europe around the same size of the U.S. as far as land mass goes? Or am I conflating it with something else? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I may be thinking of something else. Oh, Russia's part of Europe. Well, I'm not thinking of Russia. I'm just thinking of, like, when I think of Europe, it kind of ends there at Russia. Okay, I'm thinking of like Europe as far as like not including Russia. Oh yeah, the population's way more. But that's what happens when you have lots of people and not a lot of space, you know. Space becomes a premium. Here in the US, we kind of sprawl out. In Europe and those areas, you have to like condense a lot more because you have to. And Russia's only part of Europe, the smaller part. Well, when I think of Europe, I think of like, okay, well, I take the American view of Europe. So American view of Europe is kind of like it sort of stops there at a certain point. I'm bad at geography, okay? Don't shame me for my geography. I can barely keep track of the United States and Canada. Oh, the population's way more. The United States only has like 325 million people in it, so it's quite cramped up there, yeah. It's quite cramped up there. Just wait a few years. We have declining populations all over the world, so it won't be that big of a deal. Most first world countries are on a steep decline, so in about 50, 60 years it won't be that bad. Because most industrialized countries aren't replacing the people. The replacement of people has gone down dramatically in most industrialized countries.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I know the United States, I think our population replacement's like at 1.7 right now or something like that. Which is not good. Not good. Gotta get that population replacement going on, but that ain't happening, so. But that kind of comes with the territory, so. Young people not having babies now because they can't pay for rent. Well, that's in part, and also just family structures have broke down completely. Nobody. The idea of like a family unit is kind of like gone a little bit. In a lot of places. Not everywhere, but in a lot of places. And I think that hurts it too. Because that's part of the whole package deal. Hey, we got cloth here. Nice! Cities are only small flats, small roads, small cars, huge costs. Yeah, cities are crazy. Nobody can replace Athena. Oh, somebody will. I'm gonna clone. Hopefully soon, Player Slayer, we can just clone ourselves. We can just clone ourselves, and we'll be good. I wish I would do a motorcycle trip there to north, so I won't ever realize that. I've refrained from contributing to the population. Hey, I did my part. I replaced me and my ex-wife. Okay, I did my part. Now it's all up to the rest of you. Repopulate this sucker. I'm done. I'm done. I ain't repopulating nothing else. So. Can't blame me. I'd like to be able to split in half and reproduce with myself. Yeah. just do that myself. Just by what is that, osmosis? Is that osmosis or no? That's not osmosis. That's what is it? What is that called? It's not osmosis when you cell division goes on, when you just go bloop, and you become, and two of you are there. What's that called? God, chat, what is that called? I can't remember what's that called. But I used to know the word for it, but now I don't. It's slipping my brain. Well, my brain is slipping anyway, but that's beside the point. All right, so we're gonna leave a little bit of wood here. Mitosis, there we go. Thank you. Not osmosis, it's mitosis. Okay. All right, we got some water on us. Bingo! Thank you, Kiwi. Thank you, Jira. I appreciate that very much. Oh gosh, my eye is just itching like crazy. All right, how many guts do I have on me? I got literally 2 guts on me right now, and that's enough to make my next bow. I say we carry the guts up to Timberwolf. We bring the hides. We bring the guts. Oh, shush, lady, you're fine. Shush, shush, shush. But yeah, me and my friend are planning on traveling over to Europe in a couple of years. It should be fun. Should be quite the adventure. All right, that's good enough. But yeah, we want to do a little Mediterranean cruise, maybe one that hits like Egypt, because I want to see. Egypt is on my bucket list. The Egypt and the pyramids are on my bucket list to go see before, you know. So that's on my bucket list. And then of the places I want to go in Europe, Switzerland is definitely there. I just want to see the pyramids, Miss Candela. Don't judge me. I want to see the pyramids. I definitely want to see Switzerland. That's definitely a place I need to see. And I definitely need to see some castles. And I definitely want to spend some time in England. And yeah. You know, disappointment is like you know, what I'm used to. I'm fine with no kids. You're fine with no kids. Well, that's fine, you know. A lot of people choose that. You're from Switzerland. Go to Malbork in Poland. Biggest castle in the European Union. Ooh, okay. No, is it see Doster? I'm getting like the inside scoop from the locals. It's always best to talk to the locals. You know, Pizza, my dream, I have always, since I was a very young child, I've always wanted to travel to Switzerland. I don't know why. I've always been like, I just want to go see Switzerland. You know when you just have that urge to go do something? Urge to go somewhere or something like that? That's where I want to go. But, yeah, so Malbork in Poland. Okay. Good idea there. I'll have to put that in the memory banks. You should also visit the Alps. Aren't there... Isn't part of the Alps in Switzerland? Isn't part of the Alps in Switzerland? I know they have mountains that, like, the face slides off of them and, like airplanes fly out of it. I always thought Switzerland was cool because they had, like, the They had like they were all like it was very tiny, but they have like their little citizen military, and everybody's like prepared, ready to go. They're all like, yeah, baby, let's go. Nobody better mess with us, Switzerland people. Nobody better mess with the Swiss, man. That's all I gotta say. Nobody better mess with the Swiss. Alps are also in Austria, Italy, and France. All right, so they cross over there. Aren't the Alps what? What's his name? Hannibal took the elephants over, and he had to use something. He had to use something to melt the ice or something. Or something he used to melt the ice paths so he could get his elephants over it or something. I'm probably remembering that completely wrong, but that's just my American history there showing its true colors. You must have a deep desire to yodel. Deep desire to yodel. I don't know if I have. Oh, there's a soda. How did I miss that before? It's probably really nasty weather and I didn't see it. We need a history buff in chat. I love history. I love history. Oh, there's a show on Netflix right now called Ancient Apocalypse. I think it is. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to watch. Pretty cool. Talks about it's like about prehistory and stuff, which has always fascinated me. Always fascinated me. I liked what I saw one guy in one of the things say. He was like, so you're trying to make me believe that since 1492 to 1972, we went from being able to circumvent the world to going to the moon, literally going off of our planet. Yet in the previous, like, 10 to 15,000 years, we could only go from basically eating our own poop to barely having a written language. And there's nothing in between? That just makes me go, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Although most of the elephants died before arriving in Italy. Oh, okay. So I was actually right about part of it. Excellent. Haven't discovered throwing poo either. Yeah, I know. You just are eating your own poo. That's all you're doing. You're eating it and throwing it. Enola Holmes. Isn't Enola Holmes? Isn't that the one that has Henry Cavill in it? Was Henry Cavill in that? Rip Henry Cavill leaving The Witcher, but then again, I wasn't a real big fan of season 2 anyway. I wasn't a big fan of season 2. I may not even watch season 3. If Henry Cavill thinks so little of The Witcher that he is leaving, ooh, that's bad news. That's bad news. Because Henry Cavill's like a huge Witcher fan. I just wasn't really impressed by season 2. It just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't have. Oh yeah. Well, I think it goes in cycles, Marius. Whether it's, and this is my own personal opinion. This is not based in facts or anything, but I have a feeling that humanity has gone through many cycles of development and absolute destruction, either caused by ourselves or caused by other forces like meteors or floods or whatever. You know, I think we've gone through many cycles like that. I think we're kind of in one of the, not the end days of this cycle, but we're definitely going towards the we're definitely headed towards the upper end of it. Until we gotta basically you've given the monkeys too many tools to destroy themselves, and they go, oh boy, let's use them. Let's use them. Yay! Let's use the toys. It is kind of a it is kind of a BSG theory. It is. I didn't even think of it that way, but it is kind of a BSG theory. You know, this all happened before, it will all happen again. You know, that kind of thing. Panda lover, hey, how's it going? I don't think it's quite BSG, but I think it's similar in some ways. I think it has some similarities. I'd like to say I think we have forgot a lot of our own past. It's the whole, you know, it became myth, then it became legend, and then some things that should not have been forgotten. It's the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, ice ages are great erasers. Yeah, well, they are. I mean, that's the thing is, not only are ice ages great erasers, but huge cataclysmic events like ginormous meteors impacting the Earth, you know, big apocalyptic type things are good erasers as well. They tend to make things disappear, and things that are forgotten. All right, let's throw the rabbit hides in there. Bedtime's calling the veteran. Hey, have a great rest of your night, my man. We'll see you later on.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Boop, boop, boop. Genetically, we know we're basically the same as humans 150,000 years ago. Yeah. And that makes me go, huh? Were the humans that far ago? Were they really? Could they not figure the same crap out that we figured out? I just don't see how that's possible. I don't see. BT Juddy, how you doing, my friend? Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, our ancestors were just as smart. I mean, look at, just as actual proof of how smart they are, look at even just take it for, I mean, I know you don't want to talk about the pyramids, but look at the Great Pyramids. Stuff that we look at today and go, how the heck did that get built? With all of our technology today, I would like to see somebody recreate that today. I think J-Car, they may even have had better tools than we had today. They can recreate the pyramids today. Well, I'd like to see, I want to see them do it. Do it. But only use the materials. Use no rebar. No, you make it completely out of stone like they did. And you don't get to use any of your fancy machinery. If it really truly, I want to see them recreate it in the way they said they made it. They say they made it with, like, dragging blocks across sand and stuff or something. It's like, I don't think so. Or floating blocks down the river or something like that. It's like, well, okay. I don't know. It just seems there's something there. Has to be something there. I don't know. It makes me, I think it's all shenanigans. Exactly. I think it's a bunch of shenanigans. I bet the pharaoh back then, he was back in the, he had a big old caterpillar. Of course, back then they called them alligator illers. You know, they were alligator illers because they didn't really like caterpillars. But they had an alligator iller and a backhoe, and they were like, hey, yeah, we need this big block over there, make the pyramid, baby. Could you see King Tut with his own backhoe? Come on, baby. Come on, man. Let's get ridiculous about it. Yeah, they had dinosaurs for the cranes. Yeah, exactly. I saw this documentary film, Stargate. It was all about it, man. They built the pyramids to cut off the aliens from our planet. They were burying the Stargate under it. Come on now. Where have you all been living for the last 20 years? Jeez Louise. I just find that stuff fascinating. I don't honestly know if I believe it or not, but I find it fascinating to think about. I think it's definitely worth, like, consideration. Because I think there's compelling arguments. There's compelling arguments for it. I think anything's worth consideration. Heck, I think aliens are worth consideration. Do I think there's aliens? Yes. I think the most definitive proof that there's aliens is that they've looked at our planet and they've decided not to contact us. Because if I was an alien, I wouldn't contact us. I'd be like, no thanks. We don't want to get embroiled in all that crap. We got our own problems going on. We don't need to be embroiled in their garbage. Yay! We're getting lots of meat, baby. Alright, let's throw some more sticks on there because, yeah. If there are aliens out there, I'd want them to abduct me. Get me out of here! You'd be like, get me out of here! Help! I'm gonna put the sign out. Help me! Just get me gone! I don't want to be here anymore. These crazy humans, god dang it. Okay, 45 minutes, a minute 5. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Got all of our stuff. Got our things. Let's get a branch. Why not? Oh, no, no, no. Don't you dare blow out my fire. Don't you dare blow out my fire.
This load for much longer.
Like galactic hitchhiking? Yeah, we could be some galactic hitchhiking. I spent 20 days hunting the moose in Milton Basin. The first thing I see when I go to Forlorn Muskeg is a moose. Yeah, welcome, Juddy. Welcome to the club. That's usually what they do. They make you hunt it for so long, and then boom. You go to the next zone, and there's the moose going, hey, how's it going? How's it going? Wait, I was just waiting here for you. Waiting here for you. Yeah, the moose does that to me all the time. All the time. When we started this run in Timberwolf Mountain, the moose was right there at the exit between Timberwolf and Pleasant Valley. I guarantee you he won't be there now. On the bright side, I hit 100 days in Loper for the first time. Well, congratulations, that's awesome! Hallis, hey, how's it going, bud? How you doing tonight, my friend? It's going good. Sunshine Faith with the 24-month, 2-year milestone. Woo-hoo! Your first divorce meeting today? Thank you, Sunshine Faith, for the 2 years. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, I'm sorry about the divorce hearing thing. That's never fun. That's never fun. Unless it's something that you're wanting, then it's good. If it's something like you're really wanting, then it's good. I mean, I was happy to go to my divorce hearing, to be honest. I had prepped for a while to go to my divorce hearing because my ex was giving me a whole bunch of grief about custody of the kids. So I was very happy to go to my first, well, we had been divorced for a while. We had sort of a semi-plan in place that then, yeah. Not really, but she wants it. Any tips? Are there kids involved? That's where it becomes a sticky issue if there's kids involved. If there's no kids involved, it's different. But no kids? I guess are you just splitting your... it all depends on your own situation. I mean, for me and my ex-wife, it was pretty amicable because Neither of us had a ton of assets at the time other than our house, which we just agreed, you know, in our agreement, we basically were split. If we sold the house, we'd split you know, whatever money we made off the house, we'd split. So that was the only thing really to be contested. Unfortunately, it takes two to tango, and if she doesn't want to tango anymore, then unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do about it. I don't know if I don't know how your state runs or where you live runs, but I don't know if there's alimony or anything involved. I think alimony when there's no kids is a bunch of hooey, but that's just me. I think if there's no kids involved, I don't think alimony should be a thing, but I think you should just split the cash and take the parting gifts and go goodbye. Yeah, try as hard as you can to keep lawyers out of it. Yeah, if you can settle it out of court, like me and my wife when we split up. Yeah, since you make about the same. It's mainly at that point, Hallis, it's just a splitting of the assets, and it depends on if it's amicable and you guys can agree on what you want to split up or not. And if it's amicable, like when me and my wife split, there were certain things she wanted, there were certain things I wanted, and there were a few things both of us wanted, and we just kind of agreed, hey, you get this, I get this, and it was pretty amicable, so we didn't actually even get a attorney involved in the beginning of our divorce. So yeah, if you don't have alimony involved, you don't have kids involved, I'd say just try to keep lawyers out of it if you can. Unfortunately, when I came back from pretty much my nervous breakdown, she was wanting to keep the kids completely away from me, and I was having none of that, so I actually had to take her to court and fight to get partial custody or to get like visitation rights and stuff with my kids. So, and I'm glad I did, because the attorneys got me a better deal than I even had before. As far as like time with my kids and stuff like that. So, yeah, without kids, without alimony, I would definitely say try to keep the attorneys out of it. It'll keep the expense of it down. Because honestly, all the attorneys are gonna do is take money from you and your ex-wife. That's all they get for you. If you can, you know, be agreeable on things and get it settled between yourselves, you're gonna come out on the other end with way more cash, and probably happier as well. So.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, and sometimes lawyers will make things happen. They'll cost more because now they'll make it contentious. I'm not listening and barely watching. Is there an icon for that? No, there's not, BK. But how you doing, BK? Love you, brother. But definitely, that would be our best advice. Keep the attorneys out. Try to keep it as amicable as possible between you and her, because you don't want to leaving on bad terms with your ex kind of sucks anyway. It does nothing for you up here, which is one of the reasons that I kind of lost it in the end, because you know there were things I was very upset with her about, and I kind of let that spill over into my life. And you don't want to do that. Wow, that broke my stuff. Broke my stuff, man, but I got mending skill to 2. Okay, so how much metal did I get out of that? I get 8 pieces of metal out of that. So yeah, if you can settle amicably, that would probably be for the best. Do you still have costs with official papers? It wasn't that much. It was like $180 to get the paperwork filed. Because we had kids, we both had to take a parenting class, though. So that added a little bit of time and expense to the whole divorce proceedings. But yeah, it's just a couple $100. I think it was like $200 to file it. and get it done. Because we weren't fighting over anything. So, if we had got attorneys involved, like when I came back and wanted to get like some guaranteed custody time with the kids, it cost me like $1,500 just to retain my attorney. But I didn't know how to proceed. And so I was like, okay, well, I need some professional help with this. I can't do it on my own and know what I'm doing, so I need to get some sort of professional to help me out here. And I'm so glad I did. So there is a time and a place to get an attorney involved. For me, that wasn't the time nor place in the beginning. So. Alright, let's craft up some hooks. You have free lawyer help over here? No. If you're accused of a crime, yes. If you're just doing something like get divorced, no, 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 no. Not at all. Not at all. Lawyers are very expensive. Lawyers are very expensive. You do get free public defenders. If you're accused of a crime and you can't afford an attorney, you aren't just left hanging in the wind. You do get a public defender assigned to you. But it's only for criminal things, not civil things. So like if you want to sue somebody, or you're trying to defend yourself from being sued, anything that's like a civil type thing, you have to pretty much, retain your own counsel.
Oh yeah, that's.
Otherwise, you probably will be up a creek, because my attorneys knew. The best advice my attorneys gave me were, they were like, we are representing you. You sit there and say nothing unless you're just specifically asked by either the other side or the judge a question. So unless you are specifically asked a question, you let us do all your talking for you. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here like a bump on a log and say nothing. Say nothing. My ex and myself probably spent 6 figures in divorce costs. Don't do this if you can avoid it. My lawyer was $400 an hour. Wow. Wow. Also, something many don't know: public defenders often are often not free. Well, they're provided for you. They sometimes aren't free, I would guess. I don't know about that part of it, but he wanted me to have nothing. I was a stay-at-home mom with 5 kids. Well, that's just rude. I took care of my ex-wife and my kids. But that, I think, comes down to the person that they are, more than anything. But see, that's a totally different situation, too. That's a totally different situation than Hallis is going through. Damn. Sorry I had to go through that, Sunshine. But a lot of times here in the U.S., attorneys will work on a retainer, or they'll basically work for free, and then basically take a cut of whatever you get. Like a lot of times, lawyers that will take on cases of, say, for a lawsuit or something like that, they'll work it for free, and then they'll collect it on the other end. They'll get it off of your settlement, basically. So whatever you settle for, if you get a lump sum of cash, they will take a portion of it. Several of our kids had disabilities and needed treatments. Wow. Is that? I don't want. No, I'm not gonna ask that. That's just. I was gonna ask. Is that why he didn't want to be around anymore? Because that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that, Sunshine. He basically forced me into a settlement by holding a medical treatment over my head. So I chose her life over the money. Wow. I am so sorry that you had to run into that nice piece of human. Remarriage to my best friend who loves me, and I have a part-time job finally. Well, that is awesome. See? Happy ending. There you go. Oh, you never... Hallis, we get derailed all the time on this channel. We don't care. We're playing some Long Dark, and we're talking about life, man. We're talking about life. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, see, for Sunshine, that was definitely a necessity, getting the attorneys involved. And there's times when you have to. But, Hallis, to be honest, you have one of the best situations because there's no kids, there's no real alimony situation, extenuating circumstances, that sort of stuff. It's basically a splitting of assets and going your separate ways. Which is great. I mean, that should be... That's just if either of you get contentious about the stuff that you have. And honestly, my biggest word of advice for you, Hallis, unless it's like some personal memento of yours, which she should have no problem giving you, just let it go. Stuff can be replaced, and it's not worth fighting over. Just let it go. If you're like, oh, I really love that sofa, though, and I want it. No. Guess what? The sofa's not... You can go buy another sofa. The sofa's totally replaceable. It's not worth fighting over. Just, if she's that adamant about getting the sofa, just go, fine, it's yours. She's already taken the sofa. She already took the sofa. Well, there you go. See, you just wash your hands of it. Wash your hands of it. The best thing, the best thing about it, Hallis, is that you get to just restart your life now. You get to restart your life. You get to basically put everything on reset. It's gonna be good. And she took the cat. Well, you know what? As much as you love that cat, it can be replaced too. I hate to say that because I love kitty cats. I don't want to think you can replace them that easy, but they can be replaced as well. It's all stuff and things. Oh, that's okay. We're talking about divorce. we're bringing the room's gone in a very interesting direction tonight, Ryan. We're talking about divorce. So, Tyler, how are you doing? How's it going? How are you doing tonight, Tyler? If I can do this right. Good God, I can't even type tonight. There we go. Blast playing a little subsistence. There she is.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Shh. Oh, shit. Show, jeez.
Tattle Kuda.
All right, we're gonna go up top. We're gonna come back down, get more stuff. Go up top. We're gonna run up and down the rope a couple times and take everything in the Timberwolf that we want. I'm not leaving it behind! I am still sick and finally got through to my boss. She told me to stay home until I'm completely better. Although I'm not making anybody sick at home, at least I won't lose my job. That's good. Well, I think Sunshine, since COVID, I think a lot more bosses have become more understanding of people being sick and not wanting them to be around their other workers. I think that's the thing, too, is like... Before they're like, I'll come in anyway. You know, what's the worst that'll happen? You'll get a few other people sick or something. And now they're like, no, we don't want that. No, just stay at home. Just stay. Just stay at home. Don't please don't come in. Just please don't come in. We don't need it. We don't need you spreading it around. So I think that's one thing that's really, it's one of those silver, you know, you look at the silver linings that come out of something like COVID, and yeah, it was a lot of garbage too. But look at some of the silver linings, people being able to stay home and work more work at home options coming available. I think it really pushed certain things in different directions. Like the whole idea of somebody having to come into the office every day for work. That was the old school of think. That was like, oh, we have to have people come into the office every day to work. having people not come into the office every day to work, that nothing's gonna get done. You know, that's 1950s, 1960s kind of mentality with office jobs, where they kept doing it. I think mainly because they like the control. They like to control having people come into the office, but they also found, oh, well, they can do it at home. That's a ducky hug on a cliffside. That didn't get me. We can have people do it at home. We don't have to pay for an office for them to be in. We don't have to pay for the electricity. We have to maybe give them a computer. Okay, we can do that. We have to give them a computer. But all the other expenses go out the window. Huh. And then we can, with keystroke loggers, we can see when they're on and when they're not on. We can see everything they do. So why not? I think in some ways COVID kind of pushed companies to restructure a lot of things, which I think is going to help a lot of people out. My friend works from home now exclusively, and she loves it. She loves it. She's a referral coordinator in the medical field. Sunshine Faith, honestly, you want to get into a job that's always going to be in demand, get into something medical. Start with a company, like a medical company, as like a receptionist or something. Make sure it's a small one. She started at a small one as a receptionist. They needed help around the office, so she got into that, doing some like not referrals, but doing scheduling and stuff. And so they trained her up in the office. She didn't have to go a day of school of it, period. No school at all, no debt at all to do it. It took her about 4 or 5 years, but she worked her way up from scheduling to doing data entry, and now she's like the sole referral coordinator for a medical clinic in Portland.
Warming up a bit.
And making good money, and working at home. And she just did it from the grassroots up. She just worked her way up in it. And I'm so freaking proud of her, because it's just like, she's like, I could go anywhere. She's called a referral coordinator. Basically, people come into their clinic, and they get approval to have different procedures done. And what she does is she gets their files. She calls up the different hospitals and the different other clinics that do those specific procedures, and she makes sure that she coordinates getting their insurance to cover it, making sure that it's in their provider network, getting them scheduled, getting them on a. She basically does the whole. She gets all of their stuff set up so they can go get their procedure done. And she deals with all the different medical places in Portland, all the different hospitals, a bunch of the different clinics, a bunch of the different insurance companies. I don't know what it'd be called in Canada, but yeah, it's a great job. I mean, she's like, I could see myself doing this the rest of my life. I don't have to leave my house. I can do it from the comfort of my own home. And you know, she has to go in sometimes for a few staff meetings or something like that. But you're going to have that in any job. But 90% of her job she gets to do from home. She has no commute time. That's the best thing. She gets up in the morning, she eats her breakfast, goes out, has a cup of coffee on the porch, and then walks into her office, which she gets to write off as well. She gets to write off her home office because she only uses it for business. So she gets to write off her home office. She just walks into her office space, does her office work, gets to go take a break out on her porch and have a cigarette or drink or whatever, you know, have some more coffee. Then she gets off at work. She gets off work and walks out into the rest of her house and enjoys the rest of her evening. It's like, oh my God, no commute time, so her insurance is almost nothing. Oh yeah, she can write off her home office. Honestly, BT, I get to write off my office right here. This place that I'm streaming in, I get to write off the small amount of square footage that it is, because all I do is creator content stuff in this space. And so it's not much. It's a couple $100 a year, but I get to do it. I get to do it, so. Because it's the only thing I do in this space. I only use these computers for streaming purposes. So I get to write it off as well. It's a business expense. I need a job I can do when I'm really old, and so I don't have to retire. I don't want to do any I don't have any sort of retirement money. Working since my ex owned a small business. Yeah, I don't have a lot of retirement stuff up. Am I getting ready to summit? We're actually, Ryan, we're gonna go Ash Canyon first. You just said it in chat. Yeah, we're going Ash Canyon first, baby. Because then we can make the loop. We can go Ash Canyon, go in, go out, go right through the deer clearing, and then right on into the rest of the world, so. Okay, this is where the moose was before. I look happy today. I look happy because I'm going to be getting a new car on Saturday. My best friend and I are going to go car shopping on Saturday. I'm going to get a brand new car. Well, at least brand new to me. Magic Jack with a 30 months. Woo! Woo! Thank you for the 30-month resub.
Magic Jack 75 just resubscribed.
Well, there's a couple cars. I'm going to be going over to CarMax. Because they got a bunch of good cars. My friend bought her car there, and she was very happy with them. It's not going to be a new car. It's new to me. But I'm looking for like a 2015 to 2017 vehicle. I got my idea. I got my eyes on there's a little Kia Soul that I'm interested in. That's like a 2015. There's like a couple of little Nissans that I'm looking at as well. I've had Nissans in the past and I really like those. But the Kia Soul, the main thing I like about the Kia Soul is that it has that nice little hatchback. It has that little storage area in the back if I wanted to like go camping or something. And it's kind of a smaller car that's kind of a good get around in town car. Yeah, oh, I actually owned a Kia. I forget what it was. It was a Kia Rio way back in the day before Hyundai bought them, and then it was a piece of garbage. But yeah, they're a little better now. They're a little better now. They aren't as bad as they used to be. Somebody commented on my YouTube video. Thank you for the thank you. Somebody commented on my YouTube video. I won't call them out. If this was Dead Man mode, I would watch this video, but Interloper for me is way too easy, so good luck. I love people that shame other people about playing a certain mode of game. It's like me going, yeah, Stalker's too easy for me, so I'm too good for your I'm too good for your game. I'm too good for you. It's like, okay, well, go watch Dead Man then. I don't give a flying monkey poop. I love comments like that though. I love it. I'm gonna respond back. Well, hey, thanks for at least checking me out. There I said, no problem. Thanks for at least checking it out. Yeah, thanks for the views and the interaction. I like negative comments just as much as positive comments. I don't care. I don't care. Give me the nags. Give me the pause. I'll take it all, baby. This link is the location the game is based on. What is it? Is it a Great Bear? Oh, Rattlesnake Point, aka the Long Dark. Oh. So it's the is that in Canada? Okay, I watched it, so now I'll have it on my watch list. I'll watch that after stream. That's kind of cool. I read a tier review with a guy that had 3,000 hours, and he said Master Mode was too easy. Well, I have 5,000 hours. I don't find... I will say I don't find the Long Dark Interloper to be hard. I just like exploration games. I don't play... Oh, wow, there's a sewing kit. I needed one of those. I don't play the Long Dark to, like, be frustrated and to be, like, sad about my life. I play the Long Dark because I enjoy it. I play the Long Dark to have fun. And if people want to play it to be, like, super hardcore mode, that's cool. That's cool, too. They're more than, you know, welcome to do that. I mean, one and only, he loves the no one get out alive. He loves the no one gets out alive, the dead man modes, the outer lopers. He does all that. He does all that crazy stuff. He's good at that. I don't have the tolerance for that. I was like, okay, I just rather die. I would just rather have my character just die. I'm good.
This much gear.
What is outer loper? Oh, so what outer loper is that you play interloper, but you're not allowed to go into any man-made buildings to loot anything. You can only live outside. So basically, like, you can't go in the camp office. You can traverse through the Carter Hydro Dam, but not pick anything up. You can traverse through the caves, like the cave between Mystery Lake and Pleasant Valley. Or not Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley. You can, Mystery Lake and Pleasant Valley. And you can pick up the coal. I believe you can pick up coal, but you can't pick up anything else. You can pick up, like, fuel, but you can't actually loot it. You can't actually loot the place. Yeah, oh yeah, it's crazy tough. You know, but hey, I mean, some people like that mode of gameplay. I mean, I think that's the thing I love the most about Long Dark, is it doesn't matter what level you play it on, as long as you're playing it, you're doing it right. The Nope Challenge, that's the no one gets out alive outer loper. So it's a combination of no one gets out alive mixed with an outer loper feel to it as well. So not only are they not allowing themselves to get any health back, but they're not allowing themselves to go into any structures. And now with the Nope Challenge, they let you choose a starting zone. So usually the people choose the Hush River Valley because it has the most loot in outdoor areas. And I guess the ice caves and the caves in Nope, you could actually loot the caves. I think you could loot the caves. But Marius, you're gonna go back to sleep. It's 2:35. Have a good stream, my friend. Have a good rest of your night, my friend. We'll see you later on. But yeah, that's the Nope Challenge. Is no one gets out alive, outer loper, basically. Which is like hardcore mode. Do we have a deer out there? We do have a deer out there. I need to have Mr. Deer in here. In my belly. I need you in my belly. Get in my belly. I've seen, yeah, all right, Marius, have a good night, my friend. We'll see you later on. Put your head down. Put your head down. Put it down. Oh, I shot him in the foot. I must be getting better. I shot him in the foot and he still died. Look, I shot him in the foot. Okay, it's kind of cold out here. It's a little bit on the cold side. Can I do a fire in here, maybe? But thank you so much for the comment there. But yeah, I appreciate them commenting on my video. That was nice. Wandering Duck with the 7-month resub. Are you expecting something to come out from Hinterland before Christmas? Yes. I gave my prediction today. I locked it in. I locked my prediction in, Wandering Duck. We're saying my prediction is
Just resubscribe for 7 months.
my prediction is the end of December 13th. December 13th is when I'm locking in on. That's my lock for it. Okay. It's really cold out there. I don't know if it's gonna get warmer in here. It's probably not. It's probably not gonna stay warm for a long time. But we're gonna get a little bit of sleep. I don't really need to sleep much for getting back my health. Do I? Oh yeah, I sort of do. So let's drink a herbal tea. That'll give us 6 hours of extra resty stuff. Okay, storm passed. That's good. That's good. The storm passed. We got back a bunch of our health. The weather looks like it's cleared. I mean, it's dark, but at least it's not, like, blowy. But thank you, Wandering Duck, again, for the 7 months. I forgot to give out points there, too. So let's give out the points, and I'll put some hype up in chat. Thank you so much. More points. More points. We need more points. I'm getting more familiar with loot locations in Interloper, but I keep dying from making stupid choices like breaking down crates when it's too cold. Yes, you definitely... Have you played Terraria? No, I've seen that, but I've never played that one, no. It's not really my cup of tea. It looks kind of cool. I've watched a few people play it, and I just was like, not really my thing, but I definitely see why people would like it, though. Got all that cool crafty stuff in it. Buildy stuff. Can I trade in 200k points for VIP? No. There's no conversion rate on points. Points kind of got a... Oh, I can give out VIP. I mainly like first-person survivals, yeah. I mainly like them, yeah. First-person survivals are kind of my jam. That's what I found I really like over the, like, 6 years I've been streaming. I've tried out other games here and there, but I always come back to the first-person survival ones. What's the plan for today? Well, we got about another hour and 20 minutes of Long Dark, so we're definitely going to get into Ash Canyon, which I'm super excited to do. We just sort of had to get some food secured here. But we're going to definitely get into Ash Canyon, and then we're going to be going to the gold mine and getting our backpack and our crampons, because that's what we need to be, like, fully kitted out. And then we're going to go to the summit. But I don't know if we'll get that far in the next hour and 20 minutes. But then we're going to be playing some Icarus tonight. We're going to be prepping for tomorrow, because tomorrow the big update comes out for Icarus, and they're going to be adding missions into open world. So I want to have a good setup in the open world to do a mission. Plus tomorrow, Escape the Pacific comes out with their update, which I'm super stoked about. So we're going to play some Escape the Pacific, and we're going to play some Icarus tomorrow. But tonight we're going to be doing Long Dark for a little more, and then Icarus later on tonight. The only other first-person survival I enjoy is Stranded Deep, which I have yet to beat. Stranded Deep is a fine game.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm not a big fan of Stranded Deep. It's not because of the game. It's because of the developers. It's because of the developers. No, it's a fine game. I still don't like the inventory, the reticle inventory system just drives me nuts in that game. But the developers are the main reason I don't like it. I love collecting PP in that game. Plus their storage containers suck. Their storage containers suck. You get what, like 4 slots per storage container? It's like, really? What am I gonna do with 4 freaking slots per storage container? That's redonkulous. Oh, the inventory system is hot garbage. Oh yeah. I think the game itself turned out pretty dang good. I tried it after the full release and I was like, okay. It turned out pretty good as far as the graphics go. I don't really like the idea of having boss mobs in it, but, you know, they basically at that point were like, let's just put some crap out into it and let's get it done. Stranded Deep. I should do like a whole bunch of games one month where it's all like sea related, like revisit Stranded Deep. Do my Subnautica run. Play Escape Pacific. That'd be fun. There's a lot of good sea-based games out there. Really? Well, I hit him. I hit the little bugger at least. I hit him. Because, you know, maybe I'll pick up Stranded Deep and... Oh, God, not Subnautica. No, that one I refuse. That one is wiped from my memory. I refuse. If I played Below Zero, I think I would need to play it before I played Subnautica, just so I could then play the good game and wipe my palate. You know, get a palate cleanser, you know? Be like a little palate cleanser. I would definitely have to do that. Rest in peace, the legacy of Subnautica. Oh, God. I just don't get it. I don't know if they just ran out of time, ran out of patience, ran out of... I almost feel bad for them. I almost feel bad for them because I wanted Subnautica Below Zero to be a success. I really wanted them to be good. I really wanted it to be good. The main problems I had with it weren't even... The main problems I had with Subnautica Below Zero wasn't even... The minor problems I had was the lack of space underwater. The main problems I had with it is that so much of it happened above ground, which is like, it's below... It's Subnautica. You need to have the game underwater. And the story just got to be hot garbage after a while. It really, truly did. The storyline they had in the very beginning, I thought was the best storyline, and they rewrote it like 5 times. Just in the time I was playing it. I was like, what? Yeah, the prawn suit just being useless was depressing. Lynette Melody with the 46-month. Thank you for the 46 months. I think just the general claustrophobicness of the game of Below Zero just made me sad.
I have missed you.
I've missed you too. Tricks are good. That's one of the things I love about Subnautica is the wide open areas that you have. Like there's like there's like the floor, the sea floor, and then there's just ocean for like 100 meters above you. I love that about the original Subnautica, is that there was just so much, it felt so big, even though the map wasn't huge. I mean, the Subnautica map is not ginormous, but it felt that way, because there was so much vertical, horizontal movement in that game. It was just so good. So good. I was just like, I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Loved it, loved it. But it's good to see you, Lynette. It's good to have you back here. I hope you're doing well. The weather's cold here. It's cold. It's freezing off everything. Everything and its uncle's getting frozen off here. Okay, so I only have one of those. I have those. We're gonna make a quick trip. So we're gonna leave that here. I'm gonna leave those here, and that here, and that here. What's my bow at? 45? That should be good enough, hopefully. Hopefully that's good enough. But yeah, maybe I need to revisit Below Zero. Maybe I'll feel different. You know what I should do if I do revisit Below Zero? Like I was saying, is I have to play Below Zero before I play Subnautica. Because that way I won't be in for such a system shock like I was with Below Zero. Where it's like I was straight up comparing it to Subnautica. Maybe that would be the way to go. I don't know. Just don't. Yeah, I almost want to wipe that one out down the memory hole. Just to not even think about it. It makes me that sad though. How many arrows do I got? I got 12 arrows. That's good enough. I got more arrow making stuff here. I could make more arrows, but I don't really want to at the moment. I will take a few arrow shafts with me though, and a couple arrowheads. And that way, if I get bored or get trapped inside or something, I can be like, oh, okay, I'll make a few arrows up. And I got plenty of feathers on me. I can leave a little bit of the cloth here. I'll leave a couple leathers here. I don't even have a moose hide satchel yet. I don't even have a moose hide satchel, head wraps, or nothing yet. Yeah, I'll take a couple pieces of meat with me. Oh, there are I forgot about that. There's Angler's Den arrowheads. Good thinking. I'll just bring all 6 then. I'll bring all 6 shafts. I'm bringing the shaft, baby. It didn't come out like I wanted, but I'm bringing the shaft. Is the moose, yeah, the moose is still curing in Pleasant Valley. I actually moved it into the, I actually moved it into the Winding River Cave. Figured, oh, I could just go get it then. A damn wolf ran off with my stuff. Now I gotta go get it. Damn wolf ran off with my stuff, man. Yeah, the moose hide is curing in Pleasant Valley. So by the time we get back from our little trip here, now he's got 2 arrows sticking in him, I think. Is that the one that was already bleeding? No, that was a different wolf. That was a different wolf that was already... Oh, jeez Louise, man. I got 2 wolves with arrows in them? Seriously? Wait, this wolf doesn't appear to be bleeding. Wait, did I hit the rabbit? I think I hit the rabbit. Oh god, it's my son. Hold on just a second, boys and girls. Hold on, what's that?
Can use this.
One second, chat. I'll be right back.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do. I'm not sure I can carry much more. Oh, so cold.
Sorry, my son is working on things for school, for financing for next year, and needed some information. Okay, so now I'm down on arrows because I shot a wolf twice, I think. So you think I did? The Rapid sacrificed himself to save the wolf. This is the beginning of the Big Bad's wolf revenge story. Where'd that wolf run off to? The wolf just ran off with my freaking arrow. I hate it when they do that. I can't believe he did that. God darn Mr. Wolfie boys. Yeah, he's just filling out his FAFSA stuff, the federal aid stuff, and he needed a little bit of information from me, so. No biggie. Those are not crows that are going to help me find a wolf. Those are crows just flying over. Probably by the wing on the road to the summit. Probably. Probably. Can I get up to the top here? I think I can. I always forget where this ends off and you can't get up any further. I know there's a little secret area over here that you can get into. Secret area! Hoo-ha-ha! The moose likes to hang up... Oh, there's one of the wolves. There's one of them right there. See, I had to come over here one way or the other. Is it a secret tunnel? No, it's not a secret tunnel. It's not as cool as secretry. What? What? Where's my freaking arrow? He may not even be the one that I don't think he's the one that I killed right now. I think he's the one that I shot yesterday, and he had an arrow break on him, and then he ran over here and died. So this area, this leads over to the wing if I keep going straight here. The moose likes to hang out over here too, though, so we may see the moose. Ow! Gosh dang it! Stop busting your wrist up, lady. Jeez Louise, I only have a certain number of bandages. And then we're hosed on bandages. Oh, dang it. Yeah, we're in T-Wolf right now. I had 2 wolves run off with my freaking arrows, man. 2 wolves. Not been a good day. I don't see Wolfie boys up here. I was heading towards Ash Canyon, but then a wolf got in my way. Well, he didn't really get in my way. I decided to shoot a wolf, which was stupid on my part, and then I lost an arrow to it. And I may just call it good and not worry about it at this point. Thinking maybe I could see Mr. Wolfie over here. They are taking my arrows to spite me. They're taking them just to spite me and make me feel sad about myself. So close to reaching 100 days on Loper. It's been a long time since my previous record of 5 days. Nice. Well, that's what it's all about. Italy, we are on day 32. Day 32. Honestly, I'd love to get the moose here if we could, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Not today, anyway. I think I saw a bump right over this hill. Is that a wolf? No, that was a rock. Gosh dang it. It was a wolf rock. Damn wolf rocks. I swear to God. I mean, they're a lot less deadly than you know, wolves themselves, but still are annoying. Let's go pick the cattails here. But yeah, we're about 32 days in. We started in Timberwolf Mountain. We've now returned to Timberwolf Mountain to go to Ash Canyon and then go to the summit. And we're going early enough that most of the stuff at the summit should be pretty good. We should probably get some food and water there still. It's only like day 30. It just depends on how fast we progress along here. After starting Ash Canyon, my current run, I cannot imagine starting a different region. Oh yeah, Ash Canyon starts are awesome, aren't they? You gotta kind of wrangle. If you want to go to the mining camp, you kind of gotta joust around the bear a little bit. You kind of gotta, you know, light a fire, let him walk down the path a little bit, then you can kind of work your way around him. But if you aren't worried about that, you can just go straight to the mine and go from there. But I like to just get the entire zone in one fell swoop. Do MREs spawn? No. No MREs for us Lopa players. Oh, there's tons of cattails, yeah. Between Ash Canyon and Timberwolf Mountain, you have enough cattails to last you for a long, long time. Usually, my main strategy in any interloper game is assess where I start and head to the highest concentration of cattails I can get to. Because for the first 20 days or so, if you have enough cattails, you can keep well fed the entire time, the entire game basically.
The power in the verse.
The entire game. So that's why I always look at Desolation Point as one of the hardest spawn points, because your closest cattails are in Coastal Highway. And they're all the way on the other side of the zone up the river going into the ravine. And so that's always the challenge with that one. It's not impossible, but it's hard. It's the hardest one if you don't get good food drops along the way. Thank you, Italy, for the follow there. I appreciate that. Oh, my son just texted me and said, actually, I think I can do it without you. I'm gonna say, oh, that's awesome. Let me know if you need anything. All right, let's go. Let's go. There's some cans, but they decay too soon to be useful. Which cans? In here? Desolation Point is the best spawn point. You know, depending on the loot table you get for Desolation Point, it can be a very good spawn point. I'm just speaking from a pure food-based methodology of playing. If I want to keep well fed from day one, if I want from day 3 to keep well fed through the rest of the game, and I don't want to starve myself at all, then I want to start other than Desolation Point. Just for myself. Just for me. Not for anybody else, just for me. But Frank, I can see the upsides of Desolation Point too. Just realized there's an update about the DLC. I'll be right back. Nice. Is it on Steam? Is there a Steam update for it? Or is it just like a picture or something on Twitter or Instagram or something like that? Be very, very quiet. There's a wolfie over there. I don't think he knows I'm here yet. It was on Steam? Oh, okay, cool. What's my hypothermia at? Oh, geez, we are very cold. And we never found the wolf with our arrows. The wolves with our arrows. Ow! Which kind of sucks, but oh well. Damn it, Mr. Wolf! Oh well, he's going generally the direction I want him to anyway. It was on Steam. Oh, that's nice.
Need some first aid soon. That's
Hold on. Well, he's running the direction I want him to go. What? Where's my hacksaw? What in the actual heck? Where is my freaking hacksaw? I'm so confused right now. Okay, now I'm really confused. Stream's bugging out on your end. Oh no! Okay. I think I might have lifted at the top of the rope climb. I thought I picked up everything at the top of the rope climb, though. I thought I had. Well, I guess we have another shot at getting our arrows. I'll leave some stuff here for us to take to Ash Canyon with us, because this is kind of our go-to cave for Ash Canyon. So we'll put down our bedroll here. We'll eat some food. Oh, I got a rabbit on me too. I forgot to do something with that. Let's drink some water. Let's harvest up Mr. Ribbity Rab. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe because it's flat on the ground, I didn't see it. I think you're right, Jakar. I think I left it there. There's oak trees in the update. That's nice. Awesome. And drop those here. Oh, I got enough rose hips to make a prepared rose hip, so we'll do that. I don't think I left it in the Mountaineer's hut. I don't think I left it in the Mountaineer's hut, but maybe I did. Maybe I did. Okay, let's leave a little bit of water here. Doop-a-doo. Okay. Let's get some sleep. We gotta go back down. Does the bedroll degrade more if it's laid out or dropped while still rolled up? I'm not sure. I know that if you use your bedroll, it wears down. I know that, you know, if you actually physically use it, it wears it down. And I think it has a normal wear down rate when it's in your inventory as well. But I'm not sure how that compares to it normally. All right, we're gonna just leave that stuff here. Where's that rabbit meat at? Take the rabbit meat with me. Let's go grab some coal in the mine here. There won't be a lot, but we can grab a little bit anyway. Okay, we've been gone for a while. Where's my coals at? But yes, the bedroll wears down very quickly when you use it. There is a thing, Texan Comrade. I don't know if it's still in the game or not. There was a glitch for a while that if you laid out your bedroll, if you left your bedroll, say, laid out in a cave, and you went outside and you got, say, attacked by a moose or a bear or a wolf, that bedroll that was in the cave could be destroyed, even though it wasn't on you. If you left it rolled up in the cave, it would be unaffected by any attack. The bearskin bedroll degrade very fast. It seems like it does. It doesn't actually degrade any faster than a regular bedroll, but it appears to degrade faster because it loses a lot of its warmth very quickly. Loses a lot of warmth very quickly. Gotta have to do a stalker run for the DLC, so much stuff not included in Interloper. Yeah, I may even do a stalker run for the DLC too, just to kind of get my feet under me. I do want to start working on loot tables though. You hear that, Raph? You can't stop my loot tables, sir. You can't stop the loot! You can't stop the loot, my friends. So yeah, there is that difference between laying it out and having it in your hand. Well, they aren't going to be good for a long time. We're going to be slowly gathering data. Pretty much we'll just wipe the loot tables and we'll start... Oh, new run! Loot table 1! And that's going to be what it is. Do you think you'll get any insider info? No, not at all. Raph hates the loot tables. He does not like the loot tables at all. Kind of breaks his game a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Kind of makes it not as exciting. For you know, it's not like the developer intended, so. No, I don't think I'll get any inside info on anything like that. I don't think that'll be a thing. Gotta be careful here. See that invisible rock there? That thing can screw you big time. Big time! God, look at that sunrise. This game is so gorgeous. It's gorgeous, I tell you. Simply gorgeous. I'm gonna look over here and just see if there's anything in this cave. I don't think there's gonna be anything in this cave. Just go eat a wolf, you stupid dog. Stupid dog. Go eat a wolf. Go eat a rabbit, I mean. I hope the rabbit turns on you and eats you, buddy.
Gotta warm up somehow.
My suspicion is they're gonna have more more differing loot tables. I would say they're probably gonna... Oh, jeez. Oh, I chose the knife! Why'd I choose the knife? Oh, jeez Louise. Why'd I choose the knife? I panicked. I got a shot off. He, like, annihilated my clothing too, you little bastard. And you took an arrow. And you took a freaking arrow. Oh, man. Yeah, it was like an arrow to the knee. Where'd he go? God dang it. I still got my arrow in him. Would you just die already? You stupid wolf. Just die. He's got my arrow, man. You know, I was having a nice day, Mr. Wolf. I was running around, I was having a good day in the wilderness, and then you had to come along and just make my day bad. Good lord. Yeah, I think it was an arrow to the knee. I think that's why he didn't really take much damage. That one finally went down. Oh, that's not even the wolf that I shot. Not even the wolf that I shot. Gosh dang it. Where's the one that I shot? Where did he go to again? Good lord. And I'm losing health. Oh my goodness gracious. Cold morning in the long dark, boys and girls. The cold, unforgiving world, and I just lost another arrow, too. Lost another arrow, too. I say we get over here, we stim up and go into the shelter and sleep. Because I'm taking risks, Ryan. I'm taking too many risks, my friend. I didn't expect that wolf coming out of the cave though either, so. Yeah, I don't know where the wolf went with my arrow. He just buggered off. How many arrows does it take to take a wolf down? Just one. One well-placed one. Now, how many has it taken me today to take him down? Quite a few. Something dead down here. That'd be one of my wolves? It's a wolf and he has an arrow by him. It's a wolf and he had an arrow by him. All right. Yeah, we're doing it. It's yeah, I didn't want to, but you know what? It's like, okay, I got to do it. Yeah, it was a bad day for us.
So tired I could lay down right here.
Really? Seriously, you're gonna do that to me right now? All right. Well, that's excellent, excellent. All right. I'm just hoping we don't freeze in the middle of the night. All right, we didn't freeze, so I guess that's a good thing. We're almost out of water. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Almost out of water. I guess we're hanging here for a minute. We still have to go and get our, got a lot of sticks here. That's good. Still need to go find our hacksaw wherever I put that thing. I think I left it. I honestly think I left it over there by the rope. So if that's the case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dump a bunch of stuff here. We're gonna make a little run. Let's see, Drop this maple here. We now have enough maples to choke a frickin' horse. We have no water left, because I left it there. Actually, you know what? Let's just take the little ribbity rabbit with us too. Actually, I could stay here and just harvest him, couldn't I? We're gonna run out of water, aren't we? It'd only take me 59 minutes to harvest him. Maybe we can make containers in our safe house? That would be nice. That would be super duper nice. All right, we're not gonna be dumb about this. We'll make some water here. I was like, oh, we could run over there, but you know what? We'll make some water, pick up these rabbit bits. We'll just do this. We'll just do this. It's gonna be fine. We've got a few teas we need to make up. I'm gonna go get some boba with friends. Ooh, nice. Well, I'm just gonna try not to lose too many more arrows. Hey, we found one. We found one of our arrows so far. I guess that's something. Better than nothing. Not by much, but we found one of our arrows. Let's see, do I have any big teas left to drink? I got one big tea left to drink. There we go. Get that down. There we are. Put our pots down. We'll get a couple liters of water going in one of them. Get a rabbity bit in another one. There we go. Num, 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 num. I'm not real excited about the trader. That's probably the thing I'm least excited about, BT. But if they do it the right way, I guess it could work. I'm just worried that it's gonna ruin the atmosphere of the game in a way. Yeah, the atmosphere. Yeah, the atmosphere of isolation. That's what I'm worried about the most too. I'm afraid it's gonna dramatically shift. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very suspicious about things like that involve trader type stuff. I'm hoping, just Cryogen, that you're completely 100% correct with that, and that it will barely have any bearing on the game whatsoever. Well, that's the thing that we've been thinking. That's the thing we came up with the other night, is maybe you have to contact him, and then you have to fulfill something on your end, and then he does a drop in your area, and you have to track it down with the transponder during an aurora or one of those new, whatever they are, those ice storms, what are they calling them? The fusion storms? I don't know. Whatever that storm thing is that's supposed to be happening. That you have to track it down during that using the transponder. And maybe it'll have like a code that you have to use as well that will make it so you have to do it during like an aurora type event, which would be cool. That I could get behind. The electric fog, thank you. I thought they called it like the electrostatic fog or something like that. As long as they make it something that's difficult to get, I don't really mind so much. Yeah, I don't mind so much if it's if the trader is a hard thing to attain. I don't mind if they do it. If it's easy, I don't really want to. But you know, it's one of those things also with the trader. You can choose to use them. You can choose not to use them. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be an integral part of, you know, it's not going to be something that you have to do. It could just be something that you prefer to do or that you want to do. So it may not have any bearing on the game at all if you don't want it to. Excuse me. Let's grab a little bit of cloth out of here. Let's grab the rabbit hide, the gut, and the other rabbit hide, and the deer hide. We have any guts that have cured. 99 cured. 99 cured. Okay, those are at 99. I need to repair up some clothing since my stuff all got hit by the damn wolf. Nice thing about the Mountaineer's Hut, it acts as an outdoor area for the purposes of mending things. It acts as an outdoor location. So you can mend stuff, you can read books, even during the night. As long as there's not a blizzard going on outside, you are free to do what you want to do. But all mending comes at a price. Because in the cabin, you can also get cabin fever. So there's a upside and a downside to the Mountaineer's Hut. Hello, this is a great game. I'm playing story mode right now, and it's good to see other people playing it. Oh, I've been playing this game since 2017. And I absolutely love it. It's my favorite game in the whole world. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. My favorite game in the whole world. So if you have any questions, Dove, just feel free to ask. We won't try to give you any spoilers, but if you got any questions about the game itself, you're like, I always wondered about this, or how do you do this, or how do you manage that? Feel free to ask, because we are more than happy to help out our fellow survivors. And this community is a great community of players, streamers, and other like-minded ilk. Yes, we are ilk. Who enjoy this game and love to help everybody else out in it as well. So, always feel free to ask them questions. I've always said there's no such thing as a stupid question. There's only stupid answers that I may be able to give you. But there's no such thing as a stupid question, because honestly, any question that people ask in this channel, probably there's somebody else sitting in there going, God, I wondered about that too. Or, oh yeah, I guess I should have asked about that. Okay, we're going to leave that here. How many hours have I played this game? I've clocked in over 5,500 as of right now. So I'm about 5,500 in. I'm going for 6K. Alright, so let's leave some of the cloth here just to lighten ourselves up. Boom! Actually, you know what we should repair, if I can, is my bedroll. Let's repair that up real quick. What's the dumbest answer I've given before? Oh, I can't even remember the dumbest answer I've given. I've given so many, I can't even remember the dumbest one. There's so many to choose from. Of course, you know, now that we only have 9 arrows, the moose will be over here going, hey, Atheenon, how's it going? It is time to make another bow, yes. Because our bow is at 21%. Now that I don't want the moose over here, I'm sure he'll be over here. I've recently reached 666 hours.
Stop me.
Well, Dove, thank you for the follow. First piece of advice I'll give you, learn the maps. Learn the maps. You want to know the maps. Learn them one at a time. Play on Pilgrim and Voyager. Get comfortable with them. Learn how to move around them. Learn where the houses are. Learn where the caves are. Learn where ditch points are that you can go to. Map knowledge, map knowledge, map knowledge. Is there a way to keep bears? Yes, you can. Walk with a lit torch or a flare. If you got a flare, you can use a flare too, although it kind of is limited. Walk with a lit torch. You can get torches out of fires for free. If you build a fire, grab like 8 or 9 torches out of it. Whenever you have weather like this, walk with a torch in your hand. The bears will attack through torches. Wolves will not. And it gives you a little advance warning. Gives you a little advance warning with the bears. Bears are afraid of fires as of the current build. I don't know if they will be when the game gets its update in December and the DLC drops. I don't know if it's going to change the game dramatically in that sense, but right now bears are afraid of fire. Wolves are afraid of torches, fire, and flares. Although that all goes away if there's an aurora. During an aurora, forget everything I just said, because during an aurora they'll go, yeah, bye-bye. They have never added bear traps now. We've talked about the idea that it'd be kind of cool to have them. I think it would lessen the fear factor of the bear if there was. But yes, carrying a lit torch has many benefits, Dove. The 3 main benefits of carrying a lit torch. First of all, you have a lit torch. Lit torches and flares and lanterns, they'll give you a 3-degree warmth bonus. So the 3 items, they'll give you a 3-degree warmth bonus when you're carrying them around lit, which is nice in and of itself. The second benefit is that if you're approached by a wolf or a bear, it'll give them a little bit of pause. The bear, not so much. The wolves, it'll give them pause. So you won't get attacked immediately from them, and you can prepare. The third advantage is that you're carrying around a lit torch. And if you need to make a fire, you can make it with the torch. So it has multiple benefits carrying that lit torch with you. Now, one thing you might want to also do is always carry a torch with you, even if it's not lit, because if you want to make a fire, it's always best to light the torch and then you light the fire, because it takes a single match to light a torch always, but it can sometimes take multiple attempts to light a fire. And as long as the torch is still lit, you can keep trying even if you fail over and over again. And if you get a mag lens, always check for the mag lens chance before you light a fire with I do not see my hacksaw here. Where the frell did my hacksaw go? What in the actual heck? Where did my hacksaw go? Did I leave it down here by chance? I am so confused right now. But yes, lanterns do warm you up a little bit. But yeah, starting a fire with a flare is always a good idea, or with a mag lens is always a good idea, because it's a free fire. Now, if you're playing on the easier difficulty levels, good lord, what was that for? If you're playing on the easier difficulty levels, you don't really need to worry about Did I accidentally break down my hacksaw? Was I just not paying attention? I broke down a shelf here. I broke down the shelf that was here. I'm so confused right now. Yeah, well, and I broke a shelf down here to get metal. I'm almost thinking I might have harvested my own hacksaw. Wouldn't that have just been absolutely silly of me to do? Does that reduce the proficiency of starting a fire with matches, though? If you just light it with your torch? No. No, every time you light a fire, you get a skill up. I have a feeling I actually harvested my hacksaw. I'm just so confused now. so confused. I'm gonna drop these little pieces. You always want to carry the big meat around. It smells the same as the little pieces, and you don't have to worry about having tons of them on you. I had the idea of hot water bottles a while ago. Boil water, fill it up, keep it on you as a side item, and it warms you from the inside. Maybe making frostbite hypothermia less likely. Only disadvantage is it's heavy, and once it's cold, it chills you. They're adding a thermos. They're adding a thermos down the road. I'm wondering if I dropped the hacksaw up here and it disappeared into the snow. I'm gonna do a little closer inspection here. So I dropped a whole bunch of stuff up here. I thought, yep. And the can opener. They went right under the snowdrift. I was like, that's the only thing I can think of. Yep, we got our hacksaw. It was hidden under a freaking snowdrift. Woohoo! Hacksaw heaven, baby. But yes, they're adding a thermos with the DLC coming out in December, Dove. They're adding a thermos. They're adding new recipes. They're giving us a whole bunch of stuff. New clothing, new mechanics with the animals. Well, I never repaired it, Sunshine. I never repaired it. You know, I'm thinking Loper will have the thermos, J-Car. I just have a feeling it's something... I don't know if the thermos is going to be something we need to craft, or if it's something we... And if we need to craft it, do we have to do it at, say, the milling machine? Do we have to get metal and craft it at the milling machine? That would be cool. I have been advocating for a long time that Interloper needs items that we can use that we have to craft at the milling machine to give us a reason to go to Blackrock, to give us a reason to go to Bleak Inlet. I want that. I want a reason to go to those zones. There's no real reason to go right now. I think the thermos is going to be directly related to the new stews that we are going to be able to make, that they've hinted at. I don't think it'll replace teacups. I don't think it's going to replace water bottles. I think it's going to be a item that is what you're going to put stews and soups in. Yes, I guess they did release another little article. I haven't had a chance to look at it. After we get done here, we'll take a peek at it. I would love to be able to craft my flare shells. It would give you a reason to, like, hang on to flares and not utilize them. If you had to break down a flare to get, like, flare parts or something. It would give you a reason to police your flare shells. Right now, sometimes the flare shells sit out there, you can't interact with them. But a lot of times the flare shells just disappear. So it would give you a reason to police flare shells, which would be kind of a cool mechanic. It'd just be nice. It'd be nice if we could make our own flare shells at the milling machine or at the ammunition bench. I think they should take up more. I think they should take more gunpowder than like a bullet does. But I think it should be totally doable. If we can craft freaking bullets, a flare shell is a lot less designed bullet, basically. It has a lot less moving working part. It's a lot less technical than a bullet. I wonder, electrostatic fog. Yeah, the electrostatic fog, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if it's going to be a daytime or nighttime thing. Maybe blueprints to trade for it. There's an idea. Like a marine flare shell can instantly break Timberwolf's morale. That'd be kind of cool. We still have a couple flare shells, so we're not doing too bad on that front. Oh, Mr. Rabbit. Run, rabbit, run. There's a lot of cool stuff they could still add to this game. So. Water bottles and cups should be insulated. I have hunted in cold weather and canteens freeze solid. Yeah, they'll probably not do that. I'm just thinking they're probably not going to do That's probably not going to be something we see. All right, so we have our hacksaw, boys and girls. Let's grab a few. Let's grab our arrow shafts again. Let's grab a few of our arrowheads. Grab all of our feathers. Let's leave our can opener here. That's a cured gut, so we're good on that. I'll leave the cured gut. Actually, no, I need the cured gut. I have another cured gut. Oh, 94. I got one at 94. We just got to spend another day here. We just got to spend a little time, boys and girls. So you know what time it is? It's time to make some arrows. Let's make a little arrow fun. Make it with our toolkit so it takes a little less time. We can make 5 arrows. Yeah, at some point there's too much realism, you know? Yeah, see, we got that cabin fever risk. I knew we were going to get that. Knew it. That's okay. Where we're going, we won't have to worry about cabin fever for very much longer, my friends. I think the Long Dark hits a pretty good mix between realism and you know, I wouldn't say fantasy, but it hits a pretty good balance between realism and it being too real. Where there's things in it that you're like, yeah, that's not really how it would work in the world, but for gameplay reasons, it does. And I think they strike usually a pretty decent balance between them. Pretty decent balance between the two. They don't always, not always. I mean, there's some things they don't. But, have you ever played Wolf Quest? I tried it. I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into it. I did try it, Dove. I just couldn't get into it. I actually own it. I tried it for a few hours. I was like, yeah, it's just not for me. Just not for me. Yeah, it definitely, I think for a younger audience, I think it would be a pretty good game. It definitely seemed to me that it kind of skewed towards a younger audience, which is fine. It's good to have games that skew to younger audiences, especially video games, because you need the video games out there that skew to younger audiences to get them into video games so that when they're older, they can be into the stuff. So. This is probably going to trigger cabin fever for us, but I need a backup bow. Cabin fever's only 50%. Jeez Louise, what was I worried about? But no, if you want to introduce younger people into video games, I mean, of course, you know, Minecraft's like the GOAT, but introduce them to stuff like Wolf Quest, other games like that. They're really good games. They get kids interested in video games, and then it goes, you know, then the rest will be history after that. So, what does cabin fever do? So if you get full-blown cabin fever, you basically have to go outside. You can't sleep or pass time indoors for 24 hours. So sleeping or passing time indoors is right out for 24 hours once you get full-blown cabin fever. So we have our hacksaw back. We got our hacksaw on us, boys and girls. Huzzah! I'm gonna leave that piece of meat here because that's our food coming back. All right, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Huzzah! Now, if you really need to pass time indoors, you can't craft anything, can't craft anything to break down clothing items and cancel before it completes. The same with shoes, pass an hour if need be. Yeah, the problem with doing that though, Smelly Fries, is that when you come out of your because cabin fever lasts for exactly 24 hours in game. If you spend all that time indoors breaking stuff down and doing that sort of stuff, when you come out of cabin fever, you now have another cabin fever risk. So you're just perpetuating the problem. like to go outside. So I wanted to see. I thought I heard crows over here, but no. That's a no. No crows. Probably a bear over here, though. Yeah, there's the bear. I don't want to mess with him right now. I want to go get my coffee and my teas over here, though. It's kind of harsh sometimes. I once had a full litter of 7 puppies with my accurate Iron Wolf Katniss about 6 months ago. Let's just say only 2 made it and I lost my buddy. But other than that, if you're playing on easy or for fun, it's awesome. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of cool, though. I had cabin fever re-afflict over 3 times in a row because I spent day indoors with it crafting. It's just useful if you're stuck indoors with a blizzard, yeah. If you're stuck indoors and you got nothing else to do, go for it. Is that a wolf corpse over there, or is that actual wolf? There's a wolf corpse over there. Do you have my arrow, sir? Sir, do you, oh, snap. I see something sticking out of this wolf's side. Oh, snap. Snap-a-doodle day. There's my arrow. There is my freaking arrow. Give me my arrow back, you jerk. You ran all the freaking way over here. How do you think that makes me feel, man? You ran so far away. You ran all the way over here just to get away from me, bud. Bud. Get some tea and coffee. Oh, there's a dead body here, too. Oh, there's a storm. There's an extra storm lantern over here. Nice. Get some lantern fuel out of that sucker. And a piece of metal. I usually only keep 1 storm lantern on me, period. Because I just carry it everywhere with me. It's one of my standard items I take with me everywhere. Beans! We got beans! Beans, the magical fruit! The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So let's have beans for every meal. I'm glad they fixed the prop corpses so they don't just disappear in the game now. That's kind of nice of them. I didn't touch the prop corpse. I started the stream late. Did you drop your hacksaw on top of the rope and it wasn't there when you looked down? Oh, so what happened, Dire Nels, is I dropped my hacksaw at the top of the rope, and then when I picked things up, it fell under the snow. It fell under the snow. It was still there. I just couldn't visibly see it because it was under the snow. So I had to, go back, and then I found it. I kind of just put my cursor over the snow and just did a sort of a sweeping arc to see if I could see anything, and that and my can opener were under the snowbank. So I was like, oh, okay. I bet this is another wolf down here with another one of my arrows. Huzzah! Well, we found a couple of our arrows, at least. If this is the other wolf, this is the one from the canyon, and he'll have an arrow in him, too, I think. Huzzah! Arrows for everybody! Woo! Let's go! Hacksaws are great, Smelly Fries, especially on frozen corpses. Hacksaws are super good at hacking up frozen meat. The frozen meat comes off the corpses really well. Really, really well. Well, I was heading to Ash Canyon. We got super distracted, because I always do. So I apologize that we got so distracted, boys and girls. I wish you could select what tool you're using when harvesting saplings. I don't think harvesting saplings does much to your tools, to be honest. A tool where generally is, other than the hacksaw, tool wear generally is directly related to the amount of time that you're using the tool for. And hacksaw, you know, it doesn't really take long to take down a birch or maple, so I don't think it really... I've never done a test on it, like had a tool, like had a hatchet that I don't use on anything else other than, say, harvest saplings with. I've never done that before, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This is the laptop you need for the challenge when you're doing the archivist challenge. Yeah, I don't think it does much to your tools. I just don't think it does. I think it's pretty light on your tools, or it does no damage at all. Which is why they are like, hey, as long as you got one of these on you, harvest away. Go for it. Okay, well, before we're gonna open these 2 crates up. Gonna open this crate up over here. Thought I saw another wolf over there. There's 2 crates right over here. These ones always have clothing in them. I got down here and I didn't have my hacksaw on me, and I was like, what the frick? We've had a few setbacks today, boys and girls, to say the least. A couple setbacks here and there. Now we got our hacksaws. Yeah, you should test it sometime. So, like, what I do, just cryogen, to test that is carry 2 hatchets on you, one of them at 100%. You use the other hatchet to break down stuff and all that sort of stuff, and then you have a dedicated hatchet. So when you come up on a sapling, you drop your hacksaw and your hatchet that you usually use, and then it will default to the hatchet that's at 100%, and then you can gauge if it actually is wearing down that hatchet or not. You know what I'm saying? So you'd sort of have a tester for it. Oh, actually, our cabin fever is no longer in existence. So. Well, but the hacksaw loses condition every time you try. Every time you use it, the hacksaw loses condition. I don't think it loses much condition on saplings, though. Because hacksaws... So if you're using a hacksaw, and you have the choice between taking out a lantern for 1 piece of metal, or a shelf for 4 to 6 pieces of metal, remember, either one will take 5% off your hacksaw. If you have the time and you have the food and the water, try to take the bigger one. Because the hacksaw will get worn down the same exact amount whether you use the hacksaw on the lamp or the hacksaw on the shelf. You'll still lose 5% on either one. Oh yeah, I had this stuff curing in here. I got water in here too. Look at that. Got a cured rabbit hide in here too. Okay. Yeah, lamps are faster. That's the thing, is usually I choose lamps early in the game as well, Cryogen, because lamps are faster. They're easier to harvest because they're faster. And so I just usually choose those early in the game because I'm like, well, it's just easier. Oh, that's frozen. Well, that's frozen, baby. Because it's just faster and I don't have a ton of food. And usually those shelves take like 2.5 hours to break down. So it's a lot of time to invest. You do get a lot of metal for it, but the hit on your hacksaw is not as much. It's not as bad. Why can't we just break a tiny bit of the glass off the storm lantern and light fires with it? I've wanted to be able to light matches. I've been wanting to be able to light torches with your storm lantern for so long, or be able to stick a stick in there and light it. Why can't you? Is a good question. Why can you not do that? It's not infeasible. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I could get food poisoning. I guess I could. But I have cattails. I can eat those. I can prepare those up. Well, you can also carry a lot of fuel around. That gets you, you know, the accelerant. Or, you know, on Interloper you could carry gunpowder around. That acts as a good accelerant as well. So, yeah, if you did break the glass on the lantern, it would lose its windproofiness. The windproofiness would go poofy. The windproof would go poof. So you wouldn't have as much luck keeping it lit during the storm. Oh, I do have one other thing I need to break down. All right. I have any heavy teas on me? Yes, I do. Let's drink down some of those. Drink those down. Oh, that's okay. I got 2 water bottles right over here. I left myself 2 waters right there. So I prepared for the future, my friends. I prepared for the future there. We prepared for it. We made sure we had the stuff and things that we needed. It's just wet now. Okay, excellent. Let's put that on. Can't repair while I'm in the dark. That's okay. That's okay. That's a 5481, so we'll wear that. We'll rip that to shreds. There we go. Past Ath helped out present Ath. Yep. I'm very good at doing that sometimes. Sometimes I'm not, but sometimes I'm really good to myself. I really help myself out a lot. You know what? I could risk it right now. Let's risk it. We'll eat all of it, but a little teeny bitty bite. That way we can heat it up later too. If we get food poisoning, we get food poisoning. And we didn't get food poisoning, so look at that. It was worth it. Got us nice and full. We can take a nice big drink of water. There we go. I really need to find some thin wool sweaters. I've been stuck with cotton ones for the past 80 days. Oh my god! Well, the Summit is a great place to find them, Smelly Fries. So the Summit is a pretty decent place to find them. 75% fresh. We're gonna take that because you know what? That's our wolf attractor right there. That's our wolf attractor right there, and that will help us build a. Oh, we already got another bow. Ha! Look at us. We already got another bow. Never mind. I did get food poisoning. I didn't get food poisoning. You went there. You only got hoodies there. What? Crow, hello, my friend. How are you doing tonight? So big news, boys and girls. By the way, so tomorrow. I switched up the streams a little bit because of some information that came out. Tomorrow, Escape the Pacific is putting out an update on the 18th. So is Icarus. Icarus and Escape the Pacific are both updating on the same day. So tomorrow we're going to play both the games, Icarus and Escape the Pacific, because I'm going car shopping this weekend and will be away. But we're going to play both Icarus and Escape the Pacific on their update days. I'm hoping the updates come out before I stream. I'm hoping they do, at least one of them, because then I can play that game first. So right now the schedule has both of those games on there, but I may interchange it to where I play one first or one first or the other one first, depending on what the schedules are as far as their updates go. So super excited about that. So tonight on Icarus, which we're going to start up here once we get to Angler's Den, because yes, we're going to the Angler's Den. Tonight on Icarus, we're going to be playing in our... Oh, I haven't had my Volvo for a while, Diurnells. My Volvo died like 3 or 4 years ago. A few years ago. I've had a little Toyota Camry for the last 2 or 3 years. It finally died. It got to the point where it's like, it's going to cost more to fix it. I can take that money and put a down payment on a car. So I was like, I'm just doing that. But yeah, so tonight we're going to be setting ourselves up in our open world file. We're going to be playing around, getting ourselves a little more built up, a little bigger base, get ourselves set up to be, yes, you have been around since the early days, Dire Nels. Yes, I had my Volvo. I've had several Volvos, so, but yeah, we're gonna get ourselves set up for good success because the Icarus update that's dropping is going to include missions in the open world that you have to build a certain thing to get. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm kind of like, ooh, that'd be kind of cool. So I want to work on my electrical systems tonight in Icarus. We'll need to get more gold. We'll need to get more copper. Because we need to get a whole bunch of electronics to make the things we want to make. All right, out of Timberwolf Mountain we go, baby. It's a little cold here. What's our hypothermia looking like? I might just shoot something. I might actually, you know, I think I'll go to the little fishing hut over here. And we'll kind of set up a little base there. What kind of food do I have right now? Okay, I just have that and that. Okay. So yeah, we'll grab some cattails as we go. So when you come in from Echo Cavern into this zone, it's pretty straightforward. If you hug the right wall and go all the way up, like, where is he? D-Woof. Okay, I gotta get down here first. Get out here in the open flats. There we go. Much better. Alright, so, when you first come in here, you are gonna face some wolves, especially if you have stink on you. Especially if you got the stink-a-doos like I got the stink-a-doos. I wanted to have the stink because I wanted the wolves to come to me. I want to get them out of the way. Because the area that we're going into up here has a ton of hills, and it's really hard to see the wolves. They can jump you very quickly. And you're screwed. So I wanted to get them sort of out of the way before I got into here. That way I could just pick my cattails in peace and not have to worry about them so much. And it seems like a storm is coming up. Is it just me, or does it seem like a blizzard's coming, boys and girls? Feels like a blizzard. Feels like a blizzard. Of course, there's a cattail I left behind. Nappy time. All right. Have a good night, Smelly Fries. We'll see you later on, bud. What's the longest you've gone then died? I had an 826 day interloper character. This character right now is on day 36. This is a little baby. This character's a little tiny baby. He's barely into the game. He's only been alive for a little over a month. Yeah, there's a guy on, I don't know if it's Twitch or YouTube, I can't remember which. He's playing like a 10,000 day character. Or a 10-year character, or something like that. Like 10 years he's had his character live in-game. I don't have that kind of patience. Again, there is, I will tell you, Dub, there does come a point in the survival mode where there's not a lot to do. Usually it's day 2 to 300 for me that I just kind of like, okay, I've been
Power
most
in the verse can
places.
stop me.
I've done most stuff. Thank you for the follow, Talon, by the way. I've been most places. I've done most things. I'm wanting to start a new adventure now. But that doesn't happen for a while. Like I said, a few hundred days before that kind of sets in. Once you get past the 1 year mark, then you're kind of just like it's more perseverance at that point. The survival aspect isn't as much as just your perseverance to play the file. The first 10 days are really fun. I find about the first 100 days to be the most fun because you're still exploring. You're like, ooh, I want to go over here and get this stuff, or oh, I want to go over here, or I want to go loot this place up. And then after that, you're like, oh, I've already been there. Oh, I've already been there. Oh, I've already been there. But yeah, you can get to that point in this game. You can. That though, like I said, to get to that stage of a game, it's all about willpower. It's all about willpower and being willing to just keep going. Because the chances of you dying to something, a random animal or something like that, are pretty low since you've made it that far. It could still happen, but the chances go down dramatically because there's less animals in the world, first off. And you aren't traveling as much. You aren't encountering as much danger as you did in the early parts of the game. So it's more just, I gotta keep going. It's the mental part of it. It becomes the mental part. The mental part of the game. We'll stop here and make a little fire because we're cold. And we'll eat a few of our cattails. Well, it doesn't, Java, it does not. You can always play on the time capsules. None of the files you have right now are going anywhere. They just won't be compatible with the new version of the game. So if you're playing on Steam and you go into the beta area, you can actually activate an older version of the game and play it that way. And since he's been playing this guy for so long, I'm sure he probably has the game through Steam on a PC. That would just be my guess. I don't think he's playing on Xbox or PlayStation or anything like that. Because to have a file that old, you probably started it on the probably started it on the yeah, we're just gonna do that, get it started right away on the PC. So
Right on.
put one coal in there and a whole bunch of sticks. Mucho better. Now, if you keep a little tiny piece of the food, you can actually heat it up. All you have to do is keep a little tiny piece of beans, peaches, any of those, and when you heat it up, and you pick it up, it'll give you a skill up point right up there. We'll probably get food poisoning off it now, though. Oh, I didn't get food poisoning. Well, huzzah! No food poisoning again. I'll take it. Put a little water on here. I have no idea what you're talking about, Texan comrade. None whatsoever. What are you talking about there? What you talking about, Willis? Fishing, fishing, fishing. And I got nothing. That's because I had water going. I didn't want the water. I didn't want the water to go away. How long do we have on the fire? 8 hours? Okay. Let's eat a little bit of food. Drink a little bit of water. Fish for 4 hours. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Puppetry of the Fish. I am your host, Willie the Whitefish, and I hope you all are having a fabulous day in the long dock. As you can see, I'm a very small whitefish. My calories are only 375, but I'm sure Atheenon is going to keep me anyway. Hello, glitchy boy, how are you doing today? Hello, chat, how's everybody going? All right, let's get on with the fun. Have a great one, and I'll see you on the other side. That was a nice fish. I liked him. What you looking at? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Atheenon caught me. There's nothing more embarrassing than being caught by Atheenon. God damn it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm ugly. I'm not beautiful. Beautiful enough to eat. Hey, Talon, you found my channel from Zach's videos. Oh, nice. Yeah, Zach is awesome. Zach is awesome. Boop, 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 boop. There's Style Zach's channel right there, by the way. Everybody go over and follow Style Zach's channel. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yes. Go over and follow Style Zach's channel. The description is in the chat over there somewhere. You need to follow him, though. He's a great streamer. All right. Don't eat me, Athena. No! And that is all we can catch. God dang it. Can't cook that. Cook these little buggers. Actually, I found arrows, Ryan. I found my arrows. I think I found just about all of them, too. I think I did. I think I did.
I wonder if I can drop any this year.
So yeah, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Alright, I guess we stoke the fire and sleep here tonight? I mean, we're gonna get more wood, so it's not like we're gonna run out. That's enough to sleep, baby. Let's do it. We're sleeping in the shed, my friends. We're sleeping in the shed. You can't help yourself from falling. Sleeping in the shed. But yeah, we're in Ash Canyon now. Oh, we still got... Oh, shoot, it's an outdoor fire. I should have taken that into account. Gosh, dang it. All right.
Surrounded by snow.
Oh, shusha-doodles. Shusha-doos, you're fine. Jeez Louise, I got plenty of water for you, darling. Plenty of water for you. Let's see how close we are to cooking 5, by the way. How close are we to cooking 5? We're about halfway through 4. We haven't really concentrated on killing a lot of stuff, so, you know, our cooking hasn't been going up tons, because I really haven't... What? You broke my fishing line, you dirty dogs.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
You dirty dogs. Oh, we haven't even started. He has not gone to the mine, nor will he go to the mine tonight. Sorry, that's gonna happen next time. It's gonna happen next time. Next time. I say, oh fellow, it'll happen the next time we go into the area, because we're gonna get to the angler's den today, and that's gonna be it. All right. Let's cook our fishies. Hey, the fish always tell you the straight up truth, whether it's good or bad. The fish always give it to you straight, my friend. They always give it to you straight. It's the, you know that song, The Hips Don't Lie? My fish don't lie either. The fish don't lie. All right, let's heat up a let's make a tea. Drink that down. Drink our water. Now we have a tea on us. That's gonna help. God, I hate leaving that much time behind on the fire. How's our torches doing? I got a 37 and a 27. Alright, let's just go. Let's just go. I know there's a way to get up there. I just don't ever do it. I like to do it the old-fashioned way. I like to earn it. I like to earn my way up there. Plus, we can check and see if the moose is up over here, too. We can check and see if there's a Mr. Moosey. Oh, Moosey, I'm home. The first moose spawns before the little climb up here, so. It'd be awesome if we could get him. Just gotta be very careful, because again, there's all these hills. You can sneak up on the moose, and by the time he sees you, you're so close to him that he's gonna auto-charge you. There's no way to back up out of his charge range. So one thing to do is turn your volume up a little bit, because you can hear him shuffling around. He has very big feet. So you may hear him before you see him. I'm also going to stay out a little bit further on the lake, or on this area. I'm going to go all the way out here, collect all these cattails, and then go back that direction. A lot of times he likes to hug that wall over there, so I don't want to get too close to it. I don't want to get too far away from it either, though. Here I am collecting cattails to beat the band. I'm sorry, cattails are just they're too freaking tempting, and this zone is rife with cattails. I can't imagine what cattails spawn in this zone on, like, Pilgrim or Voyager. I mean, because Interloper already has it has, like, medium setting on all of its spawns, like for cattails and birch and maple. I can't imagine how many cattails spawn here during when it's on abundant spawn. Yeah, meadows of cattails is probably what it is. You're probably right. It's probably like a whole meadow of cattails. You could be like Russell Crowe in Gladiator, where he walks along and he runs his hands across the grain. You'd probably be like him with the cattails in this zone at that point. I'm gonna get my flare gun out just in case we run into the moose real quick. That's a moose, guys. That's a
moose right there.
I have the high ground, moose. You cannot win. Okay, he probably could win anyway, but I'm not gonna let him. Thank you for the moose stun, by the way, Texan Comrade. I appreciate that very, very much. Boy, that warmth bonus has helped us. We still have half our warmth left. The warming bonus is going away in 6 minutes, though, so that kind of sucks. But we've been able to stay warm this whole time, which is nice. Which is super duper nice. There's a bug on my screen. Now he's dead. Now he's a squished bug. Speaking of bugs, there used to be a bug right after you climbed up by that waterfall, where there was a spot on the ground that the wolves could not get by. There was like a shadow, and they could not pass the shadow. We kind of joked that, like, the wolves up there were afraid of the dark or something. There's only 3 more. I'm just gonna go get them because why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not do it? Get ourselves 3 more cattails. You never know. You never know. Those 3 cattails could save my life someday. Oh, there's another one down there too. Yeah, like an anti-wolf force field. Oh, it's 4 cattails actually. Look at that. See, it's even more than I thought it was. And there's another. There's 2 more. 3 more. There's 2 more cattails and rosehip. I never knew that. I never knew there was rosehip bushes down here either. Very cool. Oh, we don't have cooking 5 yet, so we're picking every rosehip, every mushroom hip, every hip that don't lie. We're picking Shakira's hips. We're taking them all, baby. We're taking them all. Yeah, there's a body on the other side here to the left. We'll go check that out real quick. The main reason also that I'm doing all of this on our way in is that we are not leaving this zone this way. We're going to be leaving the zone through the deer clearing area, which is on the other loop, the other side of this whole thing.
Wait. Those are cold and warming up a bit.
Oh, can I have your mucklucks or whatever those are? Jeez. You have them on you, and yet I can't get them from you. That's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah, see how there's a big shadow here? It used to be where that shadow ended up there, the wolves could not go past that. The wolves would just freak out and be like, no! I'm gonna have multiple wolves on me, ain't I? Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! That guy got me!
Get away! Need some first aid.
I know I do. I didn't shoot early enough. I know, I need the first aid. Jeez Louise. Good doggy. Yes, we'll be playing Icarus here as soon as I get to the, as soon as I get out of this hellhole. As soon as I get to the, angler's den. We'll be doing a little bit of it. Probably ruin my clothing again, too. Oh, actually, that was, wow, that wolf did nothing to my clothing at all. That was a health wolf. Look at my health. Look at my health that he just took away. He, like, just wrecked my health face. Yeah, he was a total health wolf. Oh, bedroll. Okay, bedroll's fine, too. Okay, I don't need the cattails. Actually, you know what I should do? I do have some fuel on me, right? Oh, yeah. Start a little fire. Yeah, that guy was total. Well, honestly, I'd rather have a health wolf, to be honest. I really would. A health wolf you can recover from. You don't have to fix anything other than just get some rest and take some teas and you know, kind of rest up. Oh, really? Really? But yes, Jinkster, I will be doing some Icarus. I was gonna start at 6, but it was like we were right in the middle of something.
Come on, little
And you know how it is with Long Dark. It just it drags me along. I have no control. I have no control over it. It drags me along. And then I will be playing Icarus tomorrow evening as well with the update coming out. Okay, that'll get us warm. We don't have hypothermia going on anymore. These will give us a couple cooking skill ups. Yeah, I like those. I don't like bedroll wolves, and I don't like nasties that eat my stuff. Those will definitely be stuff we do not eat. And I don't need to eat. Because I now have like 90 cattails on me. So I don't need to eat them either. Alright, so 54 and 37, we'll take that one down. Cook up a birch bark tea. Drink that. Did a fog storm set in? Oh no, it's just that kind of day, I guess. Got an hour 7 on the fire, so let's make a little water. Alright, there's a little water. Got 20 minutes left on the fire, so let's cook up a couple teas. I'll drink the whole herbal tea, because I'll use that tonight to get health back. There we go. Pick up our pot, pick up that tea, pick that up. Boom, boom, boom. We're ready to go. Let's do it! Let's go! Woo! Time's up. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. There's a whole bunch of cattails. I'll come back. I'll come back out of the hut and do all this stuff before we head up to the the juicy spot. Chef Rocky, thank you so much for the follow there. Yes, you do not want to eat the the wolf meat before you have level 5. No. Especially when you have as many cattails as you can get in this zone, there is no need to. Cook it up, yes. Get the skill up points for it, sure. Eat it, no. Yeah, you don't want to eat the meat. Yeah, don't want to do that. That's just gonna give you the worm friends, the butt friends for a while. And you don't want butt friends. Trust me. I've had them many times in game, and you do not want them. It doesn't seem too bad on day 1 or 2. You get to day 16, 17, 18, your entire stamina bar is gone. Your health is knocked down to like a maximum of like 70%. And you're like, okay, I don't want this anymore. I don't need this anymore. You're like, I'm good. Alright, there's always arrowheads in here, which is nice. There we go. Oh, we even got a toolkit, and we got a piece of cloth. Got a little toolkit here. Search up the trunk real quick. Beautiful, beautiful. Whippity bop. Oh, there's... So that is the basic book. The 4-hour book is one you can read all the time. Improves your firearm skill by 5 points. You can read it from level 1 up to level 4. Once you hit level 4, you can no longer read that book. The only ones you can read are the advanced guns. You want to hang on to the advanced guns until you reach level 4. All right, so here's my matches. This place always has matches in it. There's matches there. Usually more than one box of matches in here, though. Oh, there's the other matches there. There's an extra pot I'll put on that fire. There's a spray paint can. There's a piece of coal in there. I'm gonna break that down because it's always in my way and it just annoys me. Break that down. So I'm gonna leave my shaft. Whoa. And my feathers in here. So we are coming back to this place before we exit the zone, by the way. Because what we'll do is we'll go up and get the backpack, the technical backpack, and the crampons. Then we'll drop back down over here, rebuild arrows and stuff like that, and then we will exit the zone out through the deer clearing and be able to go to the summit with lots of extra carry weight on us. All right, so we got some stuff. Oh, jeez. Got to drop all those. Dropping those. There we go. Thank you for the bear apocalypse, by the way. We gotta get set for success here, boys and girls. So we're gonna get ourselves all set up here. Those are cured. Let's prepare up our mushroom real quick. Prepare up our rose hips real quick. Because we're still going for cooking 5, and teas are a great way to skill up your cooking. All right, let's leave the that in here. Let's leave the hide, the gut in here. Oh, I do need to make more bandages and some old man beard wound, or old man beard, whatever that is. That is no good. So we're gonna leave that here. Because until we get cooking 5, we are not going to do anything with either. We're not going to do anything with that until we get cooking 5. That dog food is probably going to give us food poisoning. We do not want that. Same thing with these sardines. I don't want to even be tempted by the fruit of them because 68% sardines are very likely to give you food poisoning. I'm just saying they're very likely are. All right. Do I still have the 6 hours improved rest? Nice. Drink a birch bark tea as well. That'll give us more improved rest overnight. Let's eat a few more cattail. But the sardines, they call to you. Yeah, they call to me, all right. They're like, Atheenon, come eat us. We won't do anything bad to you. We won't do anything bad to you. I'm just changing my stream title now because we're going to be switching over. There we go. Got that all done. All right. Let's get some sleep. Hey, wow, Dane, I saw you complaining to Raph that he's not accepted your friend invite. Saw you on there. I saw you on the Twitter going, do you not do anything with that anymore? And he's like, I don't know. I do them all. And he's like, oh, I updated and I got it. Yeah. Sorry. He's like, Raph is like me. He's old. He doesn't pay attention to that stuff. He's not that old, though. Alrighty. Boys and girls, we are ready to switch it up now.